Welcome to tonight's episode of
Mythic Wyrd.
Last we left off. Drea, Daario and Bjorn continued to enjoy the festivities put on by Tommen. And as you guys mingled, danced and enjoyed some food, eventually, Drea, you were led outside by your newly met friend, Emily de Winter, who wanted to catch a breath. And while you guys were enjoying the chilly spring night, Father Bellador stalked you in the shadows. Not for any malicious reason, but to simply find out whose Daario friends were really are. As you continue your conversation, Father Bellador made himself known. Some small talk was exchanged before he continued on through the overgrown garden. Emily de Winter gave her leave, and your brother approached you after. Meanwhile, Daario, you continue to entertain your noble subjects, realizing more and more that everyone simply had a charade on. No one was telling you the truth, but only telling you what you wanted to hear in hopes of gaining your favor while they still try to work out who you really were as well. Meanwhile, on the outside, Jayce and Sylvanas finally made it to the Trine estate, the whole way bickering about many different things before finally approaching the guards and got turned away. Father Bellador, seeing this from the sky above, came down graciously and commanded the guards to let you through. Neither of you having met this generous man, he took you inside the courtyard where he began interrogating you, knowing a lot more about you, especially Jayce, than you knew of him. After casting a zone of truth and interrogating you some more, Jayce, your temper flared and you escaped his interrogations, running to the door, which didn't open. So instead, you ran the outside of the estate, trying to find a way in, the whole time calling for Prince Tommen. Sylvanas, you're left a little bit confused, I guess, at this young man who was put in your protection. And while he ran one way, you walked the other way, hoping to intercept him and perhaps calm him down. While back on the inside, the game of Witch Hunter and Vampire was called at the stroke of midnight. And while many seemed to enjoy it in different ways, those remaining fled around the estate, finding places to hide before the countdown was finished and the witch hunters broke away to find those hiding. Eventually, those screams of fun turned into blood-curdling yells as something was amiss. Dre, you noticed as staring at a painting, low growls emanating from his small body, and as you examined it, you saw a shadow on the horizon move out of the painting. As you and Bjorn moved down the stairs and through the dark estate, figures ran around you. And eventually you found Daario, who was looking for his brother. Once found, you all made your way to a room where a woman could be heard screaming, and opening it up, you found the Dutch dead, sitting on a chair with his eyes cut out. the Duchess, his wife, the only one in the room with him, hiding behind a curtain, telling you she saw a figure, a shadow, with a dagger and a paintbrush in his hand, that had done this to her husband before seemingly disappearing back into the painting where he came from. Have I missed anything?
Drea was invited to dinner.
Oh yeah.
Drea, you were invited to dinner.
And to the galleries the next morning.
Yes, after dancing with Tommen. Okay.
We stole the key.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Drea stole it.
Returned it to Father Beldor, who would return it to the rightful owner. Okay. Are we ready to start?
I think so.
Let's do it!
Battle music already.
Father Beldor. You're currently in the courtyard while you watch the remaining guards of the house pound and hammer at the door, unable to get in. There's about 8 guards left, and as they begin pulling back their halberds and trying to hack the door down, you can see a slight flash of deep greenish turquoise energy emitting just before the door itself. And as their blades bounce back uselessly, you hear the Tabaski boy running around the outside of the estate, screaming for Prince Tommen's name. The whole thing is quickly turning to a mess as screams from the inside alert you to something has gone terribly wrong. How are you currently feeling? And what are you going to do?
So Father Beldor's relatively calm, but he is worried about the fund deals in particular inside.
So is that your priority?
Absolutely, yeah. Obviously there's something dark and a mist happening, so his number one priority would be to vanquish that, but also help the fund deals.
Excellent.
He is. Can I do some sort of arcane check coming up to the door? Like, can I tell what this energy is that's around the door?
You want to examine the door and try and figure out what it is?
Yeah, and if there's a way to dispel it somehow so that we can get past.
Okay, make an arcane check. And while you do that, I just want to quickly show you guys this, which I don't think I can move for whatever reason. Bad?
5.
All right, I just draw up. This is a really rough sketch, not to scale, but I just want to quickly draw up the Trine estate just to give you guys a bit more an idea of where everyone is. I can't move it to the projector, but if I flip that around for you guys.
That's so cool.
So this is the bridge that you guys crossed on that large chasm that opened up to large double doors with the courtyard where the guards are currently stationed and sleeping and resting. Those doors open to the actual estate with the ballroom. And then this is obviously several levels high where I couldn't quite draw it. From the courtyard, there's 2 doors either way, which lead to the walled area of the estate where the horses are resting, and then just some empty areas, and then the garden, the overgrown garden, which is fenced off at the back as well. Just to give you guys an idea. So you're currently running around the outside of the estate.
So I'll eventually hit the fence. Right?
Yeah, there is gaps in the fence, which you could make it through and through the garden. You're in the courtyard. Yeah, and that's the door you guys are trying to get through.
Yep.
The rest of you guys are in the estate, obviously, and we've got the maps.
Sorry.
Did you draw that?
Your first floor, yeah,
Sorry,
I did.
Jayce is on the outside?
Jayce is on the outside, yeah. He's within the estate walls. He's just ran through this door here and he's running around the estate. You've gone this way to try and intercept him as he runs around.
Okay, I read that.
And again, this is obviously not to scale. This estate is quite big, but just to give you guys a rough idea.
That's really cool.
That's really cool.
Is there a door? There'd be a door out the back where the garden is, right?
There is, yeah.
Ah,
That's so cool.
yeah.
All right, 5. You walk over to investigate the door, and then you're suddenly stopped in your tracks as your interest is pulled to one of the guards who simply stopped trying to get in. With his back slightly towards you, you see him violently shake for a second. He's hunched over before he stands up tall again, takes his weapon, and brings the halberd into one of the other guards' heads. Screams erupt as he rips it open and stabs the tip of it through another guard's gut. And as he twists and pulls out, blood and entrails spill from the other guy's guts. And he turns around to you. His eyes rolled up and pure white in his eyes.
Yeah.
Do I know what sort of evil this is? Like, do I know if he's been possessed or?
From from the shuddering and the way he acted, and from what you've seen and what you've studied before, you're well aware that he's been possessed by a ghost. And as you look around to the rest of the guards, who have their weapons by their sides, each of them violently shuddering in turn, you realize those remaining are all possessed.
Oh,
They slowly turn towards you as the sergeant pulls out his great axe from his back and points to you.
Priest is gonna die.
On the inside, what are you guys doing?
We were investigating the Dutch when we saw the dude escape in the painting. And that's where you left us. I don't know if anything else happened.
The Dutch is still screaming and sobbing, interrupting your trains of thoughts. And as you investigate the blood and you investigate the wisps coming off him, you've confirmed that it's something ethereal as well.
Alright, having a quick look around the room and around the painting, can I see something on the ether plane?
With your ether vision?
Phantom vision.
Phantom vision.
Trademark pending.
Yeah?
Trademark pending.
So you just want to look around the room. What specifically are you looking for?
I'm looking for the ghost that did this.
Okay. You look around, peering into the realm of the dead, and as you do, you're surprised and taken aback by how many angry souls are floating around. Most of them harmless and stuck between the two planes, not able to do anything or affect the material plane in any other way. However, the ghost that you are looking for isn't here, but you do feel his lingering presence through the painting, and it's as if he's using the paintings to come into the material plane, do his foul deeds before escaping back to the ether realm. He's no longer in this room or anywhere around you, though.
Is there like a candle nearby or something?
There is.
Oh wait, I'm not talking about. I'm a wizard. It's suddenly spark up the painting and burn up.
The painting sparks up in flames, not red, but more blues and greens as the oils in the painting take a light, and it hisses as it burns from the bottom up. And the last thing you see before it crumbles to dust is the Dutch horrified on one of the boats as the flames consume him.
He's dead anyways.
I mean, even if he came back, he has no eyes. So. Paintings. This creature travels through the paintings.
There's over 100 paintings in this state.
Huh?
Are we to burn them all?
Ideally, yes.
Or we
What?
could use it to our advantage. Get them all in one room. Corner him.
100 paintings in one room.
Well, not 100. We burn some. Get some in one room. It will force him to come to us, right?
It's not a bad idea.
It's quicker than going around burning 100 paintings.
Is there any other paintings in this room?
That was the only painting in this particular room.
Alright. Any survivors we find, we send here. I'm going to address the Duchess. I'll be like, I don't know. It's alright. You can't come now. You're safe here.
She's openly sobbing, telling you that he was a shadow, and he, you know, he can pass through walls and all of these things. And as she openly sobs, and is just going into a hysteria.
I create a I forgot what I could do. So
Oh yeah, Tommen's with you guys as well, right?
Yeah.
As you try and find a way to console her, another scream upstairs, somewhere on the 3rd level, erupts through. And Tommen turns round, yelling out a noble's name before he dashes off into the darkness. He snaps up a candle from the ballroom, and you just see him rushing up the stairs with the dagger that you gave him.
I chase after him straight away.
Come to me! He yells out, and he's trying to yell out to that person to come. And as they scream and scream, it turns into a blood-choked yell as Tommen dashes through the doors, dashing through the estate as you try to keep up with him. What are you doing, Sylvanus?
we'll follow the way.
As you calmly walk around the other side of the estate, you wait a few seconds before you just see the young Jayce burst through a rotten part of the fence, twigs and leaves covering his brightly coloured clothes. And as he busts through, he's still calling out Tommen's name. What else are you doing?
As soon as he sees the door, he's just gonna bolt for it, and
The door in the garden you've tried and it's locked, and now you've busted out the other side.
How far is he from me? Can I intercept?
He would be probably about 100 meters away from you. You're coming around the side of the corner, and he's just busted out the outside.
okay. In that case, if I try that door, I'm just gonna keep sprinting, try past, and just sprint past Sylvanus. But as I'm running towards him, have you seen Tommen?
Trying to catch him.
All right.
If he's sprint past me, I'm gonna try to subdue him, or stop him,
Grapple him?
grapple him.
Yep.
That's the
All right.
one.
Make a strength check versus your athletics or acrobatics.
That's a bad roll, but let's see. That's 16.
Dirty 20.
You go to grab him, and as fast and agile as a cat, he sleeps underneath your arms, and you...
I just turn around and start running backwards. I swear to God, if you fucking grab me again, and then I'm just gonna turn around and just jump through the thing.
You turn around, continuing the path around until you bust through the door on the other side and come face to face with Osiris's back, probably about 10 meters from you. And you, in your haze, you see the guards there, but you don't notice that they've all turned and are moving towards Father Bellador.
Fuck, are you still here?
They made it to my back, do you say?
He's just about to, yeah.
Easy boy.
I start running the other way. Okay. Oh, are there any other doors in here that I haven't tried? Like up the staircase or anything? Or?
You've tried the main door to the front, the door to the back, and there's a couple serving doors on the side that you've tried. Each have been all locked. So on the bottom level, it's all been locked. Yeah.
Okay, is the door to the staircase the ones the guards are at?
What staircase?
I'm
The one-
assuming
The one that
it's-
I showed you?
I was just assuming there's a staircase to like the next level where I haven't explored.
Yeah, the only staircases to the next level are internally
Oh, okay.
on the first level from the ballroom.
Yeah, okay. In that case, I'm just gonna link past and try and get it to the ballroom.
To the ballroom. The ballroom is behind the main doors that you tried first.
Oh, yeah.
So you're running on the outside of the state. None of the doors have let you internally in.
Oh, okay.
And so you've got the garden, you've got the guards, you've got a blank side, and you've got Sylvanas on this side that you've just ran past.
Okay.
And then the only other door is leading out back outside the bridge.
Okay. And there's a door right in front of us now.
Yeah, or to off to the side, which is the main door that you've already tried.
Okay. I'm just gonna gun it to that door,
Mm-hmm.
and as I get closer, I'm gonna unsheath my pipe with my tail,
Mm-hmm.
pass it to my hand, and then as I get closer, I just want to slam it down on the handle.
Alright, make an attack roll. Sylvanas, what are you doing? Jayce has just dodged past you and gone back the other way.
It's a 9.
A 9.
So
You
he's-
hit the handle, but before you reach it, your pipe ricochets off, bouncing back, throwing you backwards as it pulls your arms first and then your body, flying backwards onto the floor in between the guards and Father Bellador.
What the? Fuck. I'm just gonna turn around, and he's going to like run backwards
Mm-hmm.
and sprint towards the. There's windows above this, right?
There is, yeah.
He's just gonna sprint towards the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and then jump, and he's gonna sink his claws into the wall and use his climbing speed.
Nice. All right. Make a athletics check for me. What's Sylvanas doing?
So Sylvanas is in the garden at the moment.
No, you're on the. You haven't made it to the garden. Jayce popped out of the garden and ran towards you. You're still at the start of just behind the corner.
And where is Jayce? He's next to the door.
Jayce is now
In the-
back on the main courtyard and he's going nuts at the door.
Can I see it?
Can you see Jayce? No, if you haven't moved yet, you're still around the corner.
Okay, so I'm still trying to picture
Yep,
this
That's
out.
all right. I would move that to there, but I can't for some reason. Can't move the program.
You can't do the start. Left, right. So hold down start and tap.
Can you just, if you can't, can you just show me the locations?
No, it doesn't move.
So I'm. Where
So
exactly?
you've gone out this door and
Yeah.
you're around the corner. Jayce has popped out here, ran past you, ran back into here where all the guards and Father Osiris are, and he's currently trying to climb above this door. And then the rest are inside, so you're around the corner here still. And you have to go back through this way. Jayce ran out this way, ran all the way around, busted through here, tried the door, busted through here, tried all the doors here, and then you tried to grab him here, dodged past you, and kept running.
He doesn't seem puffed out at all. Damn it, kid. Why do I have to be the big?
Oh, did I just break him?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, sorry, bro.
That's right. You can glue.
Bloody hell.
Sylvanas is hating this. He's gonna walk around again.
Walk.
Go.
Back to the courtyard?
I guess so.
All right. As you walk back into the courtyard, you see Father Bellador having a stare off with the 6 remaining guards. And what are you currently doing?
So Father Bellador's actually pulled his book around and taking just a calm step backwards, and you hear him praying. So you hear something along the lines of, "Blessed Sigma, help me shine thy light upon thy enemy, cleanse their souls from this darkness." And as he does, I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is
I
moving?
don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
So
realize that we don't know that there's any other enemy, that there's guards that are possessed or anything.
Correct.
Right? So the logical thing would be to get out, right? So September lady, stay in there, and then I'm gonna lead her to because we're in a room, then there's the ballroom, and then there's the front door.
Correct,
Right?
yeah.
So I'm gonna, while Daario's running off, I'm gonna lead her with Drea to the front door.
Okay.
Try just get her out for safety.
Okay.
Because that makes more sense.
Yep.
Alright, so a silvery beam of pale light shines in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot cylinder high, centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters a spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts in the air, it is engulfed in ghostly flames and causes searing pain. It must make Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Damn.
A shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form.
Oh, that's so cool.
On each of your turns, you cast. On each of your turns after you cast a spell, you can use your action to move the beam 60 feet in any direction.
60 feet? So if I entered, am I safe?
I can move it 60 feet. Yeah, it's a 5-foot cylinder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so 5-foot cylinder, there's 6 guards currently coming at you. Where do you cast it?
Right in the middle of them.
So
Sorry,
5
so
foot.
together.
1 square, yeah.
Takes up 1 square, so it'd be sort of between them and I.
Okay, but not on anyone directly at the moment.
What's the formation like?
They're basically in a half moon coming at you.
Does it look like there's some sort of leader amongst them?
The sergeant has been pointed at you and the rest moved.
It would be on him.
Okay, directly on him?
Directly on him.
Alright, so what do I have to do?
Con saving throw.
Oh, this is the first attack.
Yeah.
13.
13, he fails. So he takes 2d10 radiant damage.
Magic spells rule. Eat that low.
So he takes 17 damage.
That's pretty cool.
Say 2 d10s?
The body, as you watch, the beam of light comes down, and without any reaction, the body starts to simmer and steam as the skin begins to burn, as the face goes red and blood starts pouring out of his eyes and nose. It simply smiles at you before closing its eyes, and you see it shudder as it reopens, and as it does, the pupils come back. At the same time, the guard opens his mouth, screaming out in pain as his body is engulfed in flames. He quickly crumbles into ash before you as he falls down, reaching out to you. And as his hands hit the ground and his body crumbles up into ash, the steam haze and the ash from his body just barely outlines the shape of the ghost behind him possessing him.
I was hoping with the radiant damage it would just affect the ghost.
Jeez.
You've now killed one of the royal guards of House Valendil. Does that matter to Father Bell?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's actually what I thought would happen.
Alright. And at that, the guards in unison move towards you, pulling their axes back, pulling their halberds back, and start going in for the attack. Need everyone to roll initiative.
I'd like to intercept.
You can roll initiative.
Is Jayce near me?
He's climbing up.
And I got a dirty 20 for that.
A dirty 20? Okay.
Alright, I'm going to yell to Jayce before I roll initiative. I'm going to yell, move quickly, boy. And I am going to give him Vigilant Blessing, which I can do. So it gives him advantage on the next initiative roll.
Oh,
Nice.
hell yeah.
The benefit ends immediately after rolling.
I rolled a 17.
Yeah.
I also rolled a 17.
Are you gonna track this for me, big
Oh,
boy?
17!
Hell yeah! I gotta get that
Who
open.
else is gonna get something?
28.
Holy
That's
shit.
17.
Wow.
Whoa! What is your initiative
I rolled
classes?
a natural 20 and my initiative was +8.
Holy
+8.
moly.
Is initiative that's on death?
Yeah.
Wow.
That makes sense to that.
My initiative is +1.
Alright, so what's everyone's?
17.
17.
28 for me.
18.
So, Daario, yours? I
I'm weaponless. Pretty much.
Because
And
they have
Jayce?
28.
Yeah.
Probably should have asked first, but I'll probably, yeah.
You killed an innocent.
Yeah.
I can't connect to the Wi-Fi.
It's not down, is it?
No, I don't think it's down. I had this trouble last time. It just wasn't connecting to it.
What's your code?
All right. New characters. Cool.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Fuck off. What's going on?
Is it connected?
Oh yeah. I forgot half the shit that I can do.
Yeah.
Oops, I just changed your yeah. It's alright?
Yep.
Got a 1?
Yeah.
You suck, bro.
What do you got? Guard 3. How much?
Guard 3 is 7.
And 5.
Oh no, sorry, guard 3 is 16.
Guard 3, 16.
And guard 5 is 7. Alright. Sorry. Jayce. You rush up, you step back, taking a few steps back before you push yourself forward, sprinting as fast as you can before leaping and hitting the wall just above the door. And using your momentum, you quickly push your feet underneath you and push off against the wall just like a cat before digging your claws, pulling yourself up again in the same movement, pushing up with your feet before you finally grab onto the ledge. You pull yourself up and above you see an open window that looks directly down into the ballroom. As you look down into the darkness, you see a figure, 2 figures, a man and a woman pulling a fatted lady down towards the door towards you. The ballroom is filled with clothes, food, drink. Everything here would feed your entire neighborhood for months, for at least 6 months. What do you do?
Alright, he's just gonna get his tail to pass him his pipe again. And he's gonna go smash in the window and. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he doesn't do that. He's just gonna jump through, and he's gonna scream, Tommen! Where are you, you fucking prick?
Do you want to jump down onto the floor, or do you want to jump to the rafters that are hanging the chandeliers?
Yeah.
So quickly, you reach the large beam of rafters. Where do you want to move? You're on the beam. Do you want to move to the center of the room? Do you want to...
I just want to move to any, like, the closest door I can see. I just want to get to it, but I haven't tried.
Alright, so you're in the ballroom now. There is the main stairs leading up to the second level, and then there's a few doors that you can see on the bottom level in the ballroom.
Alright, I'm gonna just try and check the whole bottom level.
Alright, you jump to the rafters before stepping off the side, and with one hand using your claws to dig into the wood and slow your descent before hitting the floor. Do you want to land in front of these guys, or do you want to let them pass first?
So there were two figures and...
A fat lady who's sobbing and crying.
Can I, like, make out any features, or...
Um,
I don't know who they are, or...
You actually do know the fat lady who frequents your parents' shop and is a constant bully and a thorn in their side.
He did say us as well. If this is us.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
So I do know...
You know all of them.
Okay.
Or you recognize all of them.
You wouldn't recognize Daario.
Well, you're not
Daario.
there.
You've gone up the stairs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, have you seen Tommen?
This Tabaski drops in front of you, and as you stop in your tracks, holding out your weapon, it speaks.
I'm just gonna instinctively react, if that's okay, because we are under threat here. So as soon as I hear someone yelling out Tommen, like as soon as he lands, I've Misty step behind him, and I'm just gonna grab him.
Whoa, what the f... You good, mate?
Is that
You good?
okay? Because like that's my instant reaction.
What's Misty Step?
Bonus action.
So usually you can't, because you only can do it in your turn.
No, I say.
It's
I thought-
Jayce's turn.
Oh, I thought it became my turn.
No, it's still Jayce's turn.
Oh,
Tommen? Tommen, got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
Who?
2,
do I?
1.
I know him.
You recognize him. You don't know him.
I'm like, what are you doing here?
Okay. I'm just gonna run off and start checking the doors.
He bolts past you and in the darkness quickly disappears, and you can hear doors opening and closing as you continue to yell, I presume.
Yeah.
Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
No, I'm just legging it, checking everything.
Check the level. Okay, you spend next of your the remainder of your turn checking the rooms on the bottom level. Daario, you've just bolted up the stairs, losing sight of your brother as he quickly turns into another corridor, winding and weaving through his way through the large estate, which you're not familiar with. As you lose sight of him, although you've lost sight of him, you can still hear his heavy footsteps and can see the dim light of the candle underneath the cracks of the doors. What do you want to do?
I just keep chasing after it.
Okay.
And I'll just call out to him. They're like, slow down, we'll come back.
Okay. I need you to go ahead and make an athletics check for me to see if you catch up to him.
Six.
You start running after him, and as the dim light fades underneath one of the doors that you've just heard slam shut, you run up to it expecting it to be open, and yet your shoulder slams hard into it, and the door doesn't move. It seems like he ran through it open and must have knocked it on his way through, and as it's closed, it's locked. What do you want to do?
Could I kick the door?
You could definitely try. Yep.
I'll try.
All right, make a strength check. Oh, sorry, make an unarmed attack, which is it is just your strength, isn't it, for an unarmed attack? Yep.
So my strength modifier?
Yep. Plus the d20.
Oh.
8. You boot the door. You hear the hinge, the lock behind it crack, and it gives way a little bit, but not big enough for you to pass through. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
So that's my action.
Mm-hmm. All right, Bjorn, you're up.
That's Catherine Doris's kid. Is that Drea?
He wasn't invited. And I'm guessing like Bjorn, Duchess, Drea, right? So yes, she's like talking around her.
This is not good. We're gonna continue to the door, I think, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can me and Drea walk together in this situation?
You can.
Would I still have one of the flowers that I picked?
You would.
Do they have thorns on them?
They do.
Okay, Drea is just gonna prick one of the thorns into her thumb, and as the blood drops, it's just gonna turn into her thorn whip, just to get it.
That's okay.
That's it.
Easy.
Like just watch, Bjorn, Duchess, Drea.
Yep.
If we reach the door this turn,
Mhm.
I'm gonna try. But we're walking cautiously, like weapons out. I would have activated my Crimson Riot.
Yep.
I have a question. If she has her thorn whip and her hand axe, does that count as two-hand?
Mhm.
Okay, I want to do that.
Do you need two hand?
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
not
Thorn
sure
Whip
if it
is
is.
a spell when it goes, I think.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it goes. Yeah.
So
I
I'll.
could
Okay, never mind. Then I won't.
plus for the one turn sort of thing.
I'll just get my hand axe then. I won't get my thorn whip.
Okay. All right. So you guys move up to the door, and as you do, reach out and try to open it while still keeping an eye out, and it doesn't budge, doesn't vibrate, doesn't rattle, nothing.
And put my ear towards it.
You put your ear towards it, and you hear the screaming, dying yells of one of the guards outside. You don't know what's happening, but someone's screaming, and before long, a smell of burning flesh creeps in through the door.
Shit. We're not safe.
Did we see Jayce come down from the ceiling? Or did we not see him at all?
No, you just saw him. You heard him yell, and then you saw him drop.
Okay, cool.
Take it back to the room. I'll go find the kid and Daario. Alright?
Did I say I like a pirate? Yeah, Drea just nods, and then I'll start making my way to
Hey.
Duchess.
Be safe.
When am I not?
And then I'm gonna phantom step.
Where to?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Phantom Step. Yeah, I keep getting that mixed up.
But, so I could travel quickly up the stairs.
Okay.
And just go see my knees below.
Okay.
Is Duchess still in a hysteria?
She is.
I don't want to be mean, okay. Drea's just gonna give her like a little slap.
Mhm.
Does it like stop her?
She stops, and with a hand to her face, she looks at you. How dare you!
Good, that's what I want. We're either gonna die or you're gonna follow me. Can you hold a dagger?
She nods to you.
I give her my dagger. Follow my step and we stay close. And I give her my hand.
Just don't run too fast.
Okay.
She takes your hand and lets you lead her.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, so that'll end both your turns. You've just misty stepped.
Phantom step.
Phantom Step. Sylvanas.
Assessing the situation with the Father Bellador and the gods, can I see the gods are possessed at this point?
You can see their eyes rolled back. You've just seen Father Bellador absolutely roast one of them. And you can see they're clearly hostile towards Father Bellador. Now, for you, you don't know that they are possessed, but something does seem amiss since their eyes have been rolled back and they're heading towards someone who holds authority over them.
Yeah. Griffith, are you there, brother?
Always.
Find the boy. Protect him.
If I must.
Well.
And then I start charging in towards Father Bellador. And then at this point, as I'm running, I will unsheath the thing that was the clothing, and if I can, I want to intercept the blow and try to grab that halberd.
You want to grab the halberd off the guard?
Off a guard.
Awesome. All right, make a no, make an unarmed attack roll against the guards. The guard got a 16.
14 plus 8. I got more than 16.
As the halberd comes down, fast and heavy, Father Beldor, calm as ever, stoic as ever, stands his ground, and at the last second, you grab it inches away from his head, and although you've stopped it from hitting this pious man's skull, you don't feel like he ever intended to let it even harm him or even reach him. As you grab it, the guard shifts his gaze slowly towards you before you easily rip it out of his hands, twirling it in yours, and I'll let you have a free attack.
Oh, that's cool.
That's badass.
As a natural one, but I would like to second wind for another one. So I'm gonna feint with that natural one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna action surge. That
Yeah.
allows me to have another 2 attacks.
Awesome.
Whoa.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Nice. All right. You pull it out, flipping it back in your hands. Before, instead of stabbing him, you almost arc it from his gut up to his neck, and the spear point digs underneath his armor, cutting up underneath before slashing him open across the neck, and you've just opened him up from groin to neck as he just falls back, dead.
And I'm gonna.
Sorry, can I?
Guthrie. Sorry, is that what you're
Can
asking?
I do something?
Oh, yep.
I've got a reaction I want to use.
Yep.
So I want to use Vigilant Guardian on the guard.
Mm-hmm.
So when a creature you see within 5 feet is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction swap places with that creature.
Oh.
And attack instead. Once you use this trait, you cannot do so until long rest.
Whoa.
Whoa, what the
Roll
hell?
damage. It's
What's
critical attack.
What's that?
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Halberd
Oh,
is...
Yeah. Reminds me of Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's a D10,
That
I'm
clash.
pretty sure.
D10?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Wait, what?
Father.
Just unarmed attack. It would be a plus 8. I'm pretty sure you'll be fine, but just make sure you
It's a plus 8.
it's a little bit.
It's a plus 8 for me.
Your strength modifier is 8?
Yeah.
Because what is it?
It's not your strength modifier, plus your modifier can't be 8. Right? It can never be 8. And the unarmed attack doesn't work that way unless you're a 1.
How does the
I think
attack
you
work?
were being fine.
Because I remember, what is it, D20 plus 1 or something?
Yeah, it's
Isn't that-
it's 1 plus your strength
Plus eight?
modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's plus 8.
What's he looking at?
My
Do you
unarmed
use
strike
your
is
action?
plus 6.
Show?
Unless you're like proficient in
Yeah, unless you're. Oh, where are you looking? Are you looking at your grade? Oh, yeah.
Plus 8, mate.
My
Unless you're
unarmed is
proficient.
plus 6.
Okay. Oh, it's the damage. Sorry. I wrote it wrong. It's the damage. I would only be.
It's all
Okay,
good,
yeah.
mate. So the damage was just 10 plus a crit. I have the melee in, but
Yeah,
So
Halberd
you
is
need
1d10.
So is that just 10 damage then? Oh, plus my thing, right?
No, yeah, so you roll...
Plus.
So
You-
it'd be 10 because you got a crit, so it's
Plus
10 plus
4.
another D.
Yeah, so you still got to roll d10.
10 plus 4.
It's 14.
That's my d10.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And you don't do the modifier for the second hit,
Did you do the modifier for the crit? You only had the modifier once?
Yeah, I think so.
Correct.
Yeah.
You max your dice.
Yeah, we're so newbie at this.
Yeah, you max your dice.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
another
you have
10.
to modify again. Yeah,
That's
you don't
24
do dice,
damage.
so-
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
And I think I get stuff if I get a critical hit. Yeah. That's okay. It just makes me attack again for a bonus action.
As your arms clear your view and you look there expecting to see a dead guard, instead you see the pious man with a slash from the groin all the way up to his neck.
Jeez.
And as the blood starts to pour, you hear a crunch behind you as someone steps in behind you. Are you doing anything on your turn?
Yeah,
Anything
I
else?
can do so much still.
Well, go ahead then.
Can I say, what are you doing?
These are good men.
I just saw you roast one. Fine.
Better reply.
Have a joy. Okay. I am going to do... And technically I have 3 more attacks left.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to switch...
So
the
just so you
other-
know, the disarm takes a attack action, no?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I still have 3 attacks.
Yep.
So what do you use so far? Sorry, your channel. Sorry, your
Action
surge.
search.
Oh, you got the... Nice.
And I'm going to flip the halberd to the blunt end.
Yep.
And I'm going to sweep the legs of one guy.
Mm-hmm.
And just see if I can knock 3 of them prone.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll, and they'll make a dex saving throw. So 6.
Yeah, that's...
Over?
Way over.
Yep. Another. The second one, 11.
Way over.
And third one, 9.
Way over.
In a blur, you swing the halberd around yourself, knocking 1, 2, 3 down, sweeping all their feet from underneath them, and before they have a chance to react, they just find themselves on their back, halberds fallen by their sides. You've knocked 3 down in front of you. There was 5 guards, so one's behind you, and you've knocked 3 down. There's one standing behind you and one standing in front of you still.
Okay, I've got my halberd out. And that's where my turn's going to end.
All right. And as your turn ends there, the guard in front of you steps forward and silently just tries to thrust at you with the sharp end of his halberd, getting a 10.
That's a miss.
Before the other one uses the axe side of his halberd, getting a dirty 20.
That's a hit.
Oops. And doing 7 points of slashing damage.
How much?
7. As the rest begin climbing up to their feet. And as you watch them climb up to their feet and this newcomer take a slash to the back, what is Father Bellador doing?
Sorry, I probably should have asked this before I did my moonbeam. But as Father Bell, would he know a way to depossess people?
Two seconds.
That was really cool how you swapped the 2 parts.
Yeah.
That was quite super.
I mean, I can just imagine it perfectly, hands behind your back, standing so calmly, like...
I have a feeling you was going to use that in one of them or something.
No.
That's such a cool ability. Yeah. Yeah, literally reminds you of the Jujutsu Kaisen.
Known to you, there is only one quick way without doing a lengthy exorcism, and that is if you have the spell evil and good.
Okay.
Without that, it's a lengthy exorcism.
read out that spell. I don't have it equipped.
Sorry, what was the
Selected.
spell called?
Dispel evil and good.
Alright, Alright. Subdue them, but do not kill them, he's gonna say. And then he is going to he's gonna step back and start flying. And he wants to fly through the window that Jayce
That just went through. Levitating yourself out of reach, you push yourself up and forward into the window, which
Hold on. This guy roasts the motherfucker and like a slash from his dick to his neck. Just like flat.
Honestly, I wouldn't have cast that. I didn't even think. Yeah.
you levitate yourself to the window ledge, and you have to squeeze yourself in. And as you come up the other side, you see a drop below you and heavy beam rafters that hold the chandeliers in front of you.
Awesome. And then, is there anything in this room that I've landed in?
This is back in the ballroom now.
Ballroom. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. As you fly up and you land on the ledge, you go to push yourself forward through the open window, but some invisible barrier blocks your path.
Oh no, really? So I can't get in. Okay.
Yeah, moon the door.
It's not bad idea.
You still have it up.
I suppose it's worth a try. I'm gonna move my moonbeam to the window.
You push your moonbeam to the window, and what are you trying to achieve? Trying to burn away this barrier?
Yeah.
As you move it there, the beam of light sits between you and the window in this invisible barrier, and you can see nothing physically change.
Dang.
Oh shit.
Maybe it's the guards or the ghost.
No, because they were possessed when Jayce went in.
Oh,
Alright, that's my turn. That's all I can do.
Alright. Back to the top, which is not Father Osiris. What the fuck are you doing up there? It's Jayce.
Alright, so I've tried every door that all locked, I assume? Or the ones in the ballroom?
Most of them are open but empty, except the one that you find with the dead man in there.
Close that shit.
Well, I thought you
Don't
were
even
upstairs,
question it.
so-
Just close it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leg it up the stairs then. Is there a door to get to the next level, or is it just like...
Yeah, it's a double door that's open.
Oh, it's open? Alright, I'm gonna try and leg it through there.
Alright, you leg it through, and you're trying to find Tommen?
Yeah.
Alright, make a perception check for me.
That's a 19.
Alright, at this point you can hear noises, screams, grunting, footsteps, doors opening, closing all around you. It seems like the estate is in utter chaos. As you listen out in the darkness, people pass you and their door opens and closes. You hear Tommen's name being called by Daario, and you begin heading into that direction.
Okay. Do I see Daario?
Not yet.
Okay.
You're moving in that direction. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm just spending everything I can to leg it.
Okay, beautiful. Alright. Daario, Bjorn, and Drea, when it's your turn. Actually, Sylvanus and Drea, you've got 17, so I'm just going to do Drea first as part of the 3 inside.
That's cool.
You've quickly figured out that there's something happening on the outside, there's something happening on the inside, and the whole place, well, from what you can assume, you've been locked in here. Whatever figure or demon or apparition is causing this has to be found, and has to be found quickly before it kills again. You are now in a skill challenge to find the painted man before he finds the nobles.
Oh, that's so cool.
Shit.
What are you doing, Daario?
Shit.
Just so you know, I'm not going to tell you guys how many of each you need to get, but I will tell you with each failure, a noble will die.
Shit.
So cool.
Sorry, are these three only in the skill challenge?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Come back then. Alright.
Bjorn?
Alright, well, I was already setting out to do that, so I'm stepped into the ether
Mm-hmm.
and am seeking this fucker out on his own plane.
Okay. You step into the ether, and once again, you're taken aback by the amount of angry souls floating and drifting around this place. First thing, you really quickly realize that they're obviously attracted to what's going on here. Second, you can't stay here for too long, as they feast on the fears and emotions of what's going on. Some of them quickly begin to realize that there is a living spirit where it shouldn't be, and turn their icy gaze towards you. Third, on this particular level, you don't know what you're looking for. However, you don't find anything that matches the description of the Duchess.
Of the Duchess.
Yeah, the girl, the wife of the Dutch.
Yeah. When you said on this level, because last time I said I went up. the
Oh,
stairs.
you're going up the stairs? Sorry. Yep.
So are you saying it's nothing on the second floor, nothing on the first floor?
You, with your ether, you can't. You're still. Although you're not bound by physics and walls, there still are walls blocking your view, right? However, on the second level, as you peer around, you notice at the rear of the estate on this second level, there is a section. You don't know what it is, if it's in a section of wall, but it's almost as if a small gateway is opening back up into the material realm, and you can clearly see the difference between the ghostly ether realm and the dark room that it's opening up to.
Alright, I want to get there as soon as possible.
Mhm.
But I want to notice the spirits who are hovering around. Are they trying to like get out of this, or attracted to this, or?
They're attracted to this, and a lot of them begin hovering towards that gateway, while you can see the rest are gazing through the floor at the dead man, at the dead Duchess, at the dead Dutch, and begin floating towards that.
Alright, I'm heading to the gateway.
Alright, make a athletics check.
Natural one. First roll, baby.
Damn.
As you sprint, still new to the ether realm, it's hard to apprehend what's physical wall, what's ghost, what's just smoky whispers. And as you begin making your way, you start heading towards the door. And before you know it, the door opens in front of you. And this tall, lanky figure stands in front of you. Long arms, long legs, small torso, and where his head is, a pit of pure darkness.
It's an Enderman.
He reaches down and he grabs you with both hands. And as you struggle against him, a black void opens up and you can feel everything around you being sucked.
What?
But not air, not debris,
I'm gonna step out of the ether.
your soul.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Oh yes, I did.
you permanently
Oh, just 'cause I tripped
lose
while running.
10 HP.
Oh.
Your maximum is reduced by 10.
Oh,
Oh my
Yes.
god.
wow.
I hate this game.
Oh my god. That's so cool.
What the hell?
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Are you doing anything else?
I mean, can I?
I don't know if you've got any, like, you know, any bonus actions or anything.
All I did was move forward. I haven't done anything.
Yes, try something else.
I'm gonna step out the ether realm. I'm just gonna step out, like, to try and escape. I'm just gonna step out. What?
The grip he has on you is not of the physical, but of your soul. And as you go to step out, you feel your body exiting before you start blacking out. And at the last second, you realize what's happened. Do you want to force yourself back into the ether or continue stepping out?
Okay, if I can get out, then I'm staying. I'm just gonna fight, I guess.
You put your body back into the pit of grief that's now surrounding you.
I'm just gonna
The grief.
untangle Fafnir's coil,
Mm-hmm.
flick it so it lines up. And I'm just gonna, while he's got me, I'm just gonna like pin it into the void and like launch it.
You've still got oh yeah, because you just ran. All right, make it a
Oh my god, this is
Yeah.
so cool.
It's not going well, guys. What's that? 30.
You shoot it through the void, and as you watch, it disappears into the darkness and doesn't come out the other side.
I'll attach. Does
It's
it come
gone?
out?
Doesn't come out. Like no, like it's still on your hand, but it just disappears through him, and you don't see it come out the back of his head.
What about damage?
Nothing.
Oh my god. This is so cool.
This is stupid.
Is there anything else you'd like to try?
So it's just extended out its max.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to cast Booming Blade on it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna like while it's extended out, I'm gonna like whip it down and just try and like just cut through him or with a booming blade on top.
Booming blade does what kind of damage, and what does it do? Thunder damage,
Yeah, and like stops
and
him.
it's part of your attack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. You whip it down, casting your booming blade through it, and in the distance, there isn't the usual thunderclap that you hear, but a thunderstorm in the distance that echoes from inside the void in his head. And as it gets closer and closer, he suddenly explodes with light. Thunder lighting up the room as the ghosts and the apparitions scream and hide their eyes as they flee the light as he drops you. And he disappears into a wisp of 1,000 little black curling smokes.
Jeez.
Alright, I'll drop to my feet. Can I still step out?
You may.
Oh, I lost my chance.
You may.
I'm just gonna step out.
You step back into a dark room. As you're sweating and panting, the cold air rushes around you before you hear the screams of a young woman, the next victim of the painted man, dying in the rear of the estate. Daario, would you like to take your turn now?
So, Daario knows they're in the painting. I'm guessing he just knows they're going after nobles.
Or anything living, really, yeah.
How far is the closest painting from?
So you've just stopped at the door that you've kicked, which is in a larger room. There's one directly to your left and right on either side of the door.
Yeah, so Daario's train of thought is he can't go to his brother and protect him. He's gonna bring
the spirit to him.
Mm-hmm.
So he runs to the closest painting. Says, "If you want someone, come to Daario Valendir with the first of his name, the son of the Elector Count of Osenmark." And he has his sword ready.
Okay.
Holy
That's
shit!
Alright. Make a charisma check for me.
And I wanna like tell him what painting I'm at.
Alright, make a persuasion check, sorry.
Oh, this is so good. Oh my god, this is so good.
27.
Oh!
Nice.
That is a pass.
Nice.
As you stand ready at the painting, sword drawn, you feel the room grow even colder and darker as the candles are blown out. You hear a soft groan behind you, and as you slowly turn around, in the corner opposite you on the other end of the room, you see a hooded man. Thick, dark robes. And in hand, a paintbrush. In the other, a dagger.
Before my turn ends, my rapier, I want to add my thing to my AC.
Nice work. Alright. That's a pass.
Nice.
Drea.
Have we made it to the Duchess room?
Back to the room? Yes, you have.
I don't know if that's safe though. Is there any paintings in here?
No, you burnt the only... Well, your brother burnt the only one.
What else is in here?
It looks like a small office, so there's plenty of paper, books, quills, maps, an easel.
Is there a window?
There is a window behind the thick, heavy drapes.
Can I pull the drapes down?
So, like, closed? Yep.
No, down.
Oh, yep. Yeah, you run up to them, and although they're heavy, old and unkept, you rip them off their bracing, and they come crashing down to the floor, filling the room with dust.
Okay, with the butt of my axe. Can I break the window?
You go to hit the window, and your axe bounces back as if hitting a thick rubber mat. Oh, I can't be in here. I can't be in here. I can't be in here.
Do you want another slap?
She goes quiet.
Alright. Alright. Okay. Drea is going to... Can you stay here?
Stay here by myself.
Would you rather go out and find others?
You're not leaving me by myself.
Do you want to come?
No, you are to stay here and guard me. I command you.
Command me! The fuck? Drea's gonna summon 4 of her satires. Okay, these can stay with you and they can guide you.
She screams at the top of her lungs before pointing to you. Witch! Witch! And she bolts out the room screaming, she's summoning her demons on me! And she bolts out the room, disappearing through a door into the darkness. As looks at you, as he looks to your satires, and shakes his head. The stupidity of the woman.
Oh my god, I totally forgot.
Oh, this is so
Oh
good.
shit.
Oh no, what level was that?
The 4th.
Oh no.
There's nothing I can do about it now. Oh well, I'm gonna get one of the satires to ram into the window, and I want the other 3 to come with me, and we're just gonna go door to door, ram the doors down, and cut the paintings that we can see.
The satires, they aren't... Can I quickly read that?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This is
Oh, yes.
This is so good.
Unless you lose 10 HP. Definitely.
Now
Okay.
I'm gonna be burned for a witch. Can I take that back? No, I've read
The
it.
satire does as you bid, taking a few steps back, plowing out the floor before he rushes out the window, but too high for him to run straight through, so he launches himself the last few feet And as you anticipate, at least for him to bounce back or the crash of the window, he passes straight through. And you lose sight of him.
I don't see him on the other side of the window.
Oh, yeah, you're on the first floor. Yeah, you see him tumble. Skid face first on the pavers outside. And then get up. And looks very confused.
Can I put my hand through it?
You reach out. And your hand touches the physical barrier.
Oh, that.
Okay. Does the drape go through it? Or does the drape bounce back as well?
Bounces back.
Okay. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Mm-hmm.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm just gonna go to the other rooms and like if they're not opening, have them ram down the doors and find the paintings.
Okay.
Destroy them.
So how do you wanna contribute to this skill challenge?
Myself as well. I'll go around finding paintings and using my.
So you want to find paintings to destroy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll use my primal savagery so that the acid burns the actual painting rather than just like breaking it kind of thing. Like
Okay.
I'll slash it, but so it kind of burns, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm gonna be burned as a witch.
Yeah.
So cool.
You know, it's cool.
Oh my god!
All right. So I need you to
Hate this
make
place.
a. You're running around finding paintings and you're burning, right? You want to burn as many as you can.
Yeah, and like the doors that aren't opening by me, I want the ties to go in there and find the paintings and destroy them however they can.
Okay. Give me a athletics check to see how fast you can run around collecting paintings while commanding your ties, and then burning as many as you can.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna be burned. 15.
You collect 6 paintings, most of them brought to you by ties, dumping them into the ballroom before setting them ablaze, and restricting the amount of gateways the painted man has. That is a pass.
Nice.
At what cost?
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, I don't.
Sylvanas, you're up.
That's so good.
So how many guards is on their feet still?
They've all stood up in their turn.
And how many is it?
5.
That's right. There was a door, right?
The main door.
The
Yep.
one that we were trying to chop out. I'm gonna throw one at the door. See if I can bust it open.
Okay, go ahead. It's a little bit far away. Like it's quite far to throw them. So you can try and like push him and then walk up to him and try and throw him. But at this point, you are surrounded, just so you know.
Yeah, you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, Father Bell was like, "Fuck this!"
Yeah. Who's up?
Yeah.
I don't have time for this. Boy, he's gonna get himself killed.
I get my arm out. And I'm gonna teleport to Griffith's location.
Where is Griffith? Did you cast him? Where did you cast him? You just told me. Told him to
cast
find him.
Well, I knew. I saw. Did I see Jayce going up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have seen
Then
Jayce
I
going
would
up.
have sent Griffith that way.
Okay. And then, okay, so Griffith is now inside the ballroom, and you're going to teleport to him. All right. As you close your eyes, you hear the steps of the guards as they get ready to attack you. Before you open them again, at the door inside the ballroom, flames in front of you as a young girl and these 3 odd creatures around her stand around a burning pile of photos, of artwork. You're inside.
What is this madness? You, what's going on?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
There's a ghost running around, paintings, bad portals. As I'm like,
Have I seen anything like this in my travels?
You have not. This is definitely a first.
Well, this is definitely a first. So run the paintings. You haven't seen a little Tabasco running around, have you?
kind of been busy.
Right. You seem like you're doing okay.
Remember, it's 6 seconds. You can't say a lot.
I'll make my leave.
All right. Well, where are you gonna go?
I'd like to cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Detect good and evil.
Mm-hmm. What does it do?
For the duration, you know if there's if there's aberration, salaries, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead up to 30 feet of you,
Mm-hmm.
as well as the creature location. I can pretty much detect those things 30 feet around me.
Okay, the only ones you detect are the guards outside.
Okay. And are they on the move, those guards?
You've just disappeared.
Yeah.
So they're a little bit stunned.
The echo would be there, so they're probably still attacking that.
No, didn't you teleport to where?
Yeah, but
That's what my head is.
Oh, you gotta tell me this shit, mate. All right, so no, they're there. Attacking your echo.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna go run out of one of the doors, and hopefully I see Jayce.
Okay, so you're searching the bottom level. So there's the bottom level, which is the ballroom. It has multiple doors, and then there's stairs leading to the second level.
Well, I saw him going to the second level, so I was...
No, you saw him going into a window above the door,
Yeah.
which led into the first level,
Okay, I'll go towards where I think he is.
which is
The bottom level?
you are in the bottom level.
The...
Do you want to search the rooms in the bottom level?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. Cool. Anything else you want to do on your turn? All right. Does the Echo Knight have HP and all that stuff?
18 AC, 1 HP.
All right. So the guards are gonna attack him. Getting a natural one. A 15. What'd you say his AC was?
18.
An 8. And the last one getting a 14. So your Echo Knight manages to fend off any attacks from the ghosts, and they're all preoccupied. The possessed cards, and they're occupied with taking him down at the moment. Father Bell.
Alright, so in my time, do I know anything that could help me in this? Do I know anything about ghost possessions?
From what I've told you, that is about it.
Just a spell or a...
Yep. They can't be harmed while they're possessing someone because they're inside the shell of this person.
Yeah.
Anything specific you want to know?
Would I know that they sort of exist within ethereal plane sort of thing?
Yes, you would. Yeah.
Okay. Father Bell is going to cast a spell. So he's going to mutter to himself, "My lord, help this blind man see what he cannot see." And he is going to cast See Invisibility. So for the duration of 1 hour, I can see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible. I can see into the ethereal plane, ethereal creatures and objects that appear ghostly and translucent.
That's cool.
That's handy.
Very cool. So immediately around you, you see around 15 ghosts hovering around the courtyard of the estate. None that have materialize into the material plane, except for those that have currently possessed the guards.
Okay.
That immediately where you are, and then looking through the window, that is the only difference that you can see, except for a few ghosts inside the ballroom as
Is
well.
there anything different with what's over the doors or the windows?
No.
Okay. Can I see any other doors or windows? Like on the side that I'm on?
You can, none that you can reach. So this ledge, though, just opens to the one window, but there are plenty of windows on the sides and everything like that.
And just doing a quick perception check, do they all have that sort of translucent?
They all do, yeah.
Alright.
You can make a investigation check for me.
Okay, so 9.
You can discern that the ghosts and the barrier around the estate have nothing to do with each other.
What?
Okay. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, back to the top, Jayce.
Alright, so I'm legging it down the school. I'm assuming I see the painted man and Daario. Because I was following Dario's voice.
That's right, yeah. So, as you go down to the hole, you come up to another set of doors that are just ajar open. Do you want to?
Yeah.
You rush through, and as you do, you see a man with an eye patch standing with his weapon drawn, staring past you at something now behind you.
Okay, I'm just legging it. Where's Tommen?
This Tabaski just runs up to you completely. The painted man is in the corner, so it's no fault of his that he missed this shadowy figure. He bolts into the room as your heart leaps at the sudden intrusion, and he just bolts straight up to you, asking you where your brother is.
I was supposed to ask on my last turn. My the animal that I summoned still here.
Yeah, you cast. You change it to a bird. Is that right? Yeah.
Can
And
I summon, make him just come back?
yep.
And I'll make him attack me. Thank you,
Okay, you can do that in your turn. He's currently flying through the door behind the Tabaski towards you.
Yeah, and just so you know, I'm not slowing down. I'm just legging it towards you, screaming at you.
No, I'm not gonna answer you. Because I don't.
Fucking lord, they're useless! I'm just gonna leg it past.
Can I trip him?
God!
It would use your action to trip him.
Because you're just some random guy looking for my brother, but I don't know you.
Yeah, do what you want, but I'm legging it past him to whatever the closest door is.
The door that he was trying to get through, which you can see has been kicked, but is still locked.
Is it damaged at all?
It is damaged, yeah.
I'll step in front of him.
Okay. You step in front of Jayce. Jayce, what are you doing?
Can I can bonus action disengage because I'm a rogue.
Mhm.
So as I'm running and I see him going to intercept, I'm gonna fake that way and then kind of spin around him.
Like a basketball player, he spins around you in perfect steps, getting around you. And as you reach the door,
My tail's gonna pass me the finger, and seeing that it is damaged, I'm just gonna.
all right, make an attack roll.
Can I attack his pipe?
Not in this format. And not unless you had a reaction that you could possibly use. Yeah. Couldn't.
And question: can I attack with advantage because it's like a steel door? Like it's not.
You may,
moving,
yeah.
I'm trying to avoid.
The door attacks back.
It's 18 to hit.
Your tail flips up your pipe as you catch the end, and you go up with like an uppercut, going between where the door is open, it's going between it and smashing the lock up and open from the other side, ripping it open. Before, with the momentum, you continue and you shove it open, running through the door.
See Tommen?
You see your Prince Tommen opening a door with dagger in his hand at the end of the hallway.
Oh, me.
No, entering into a room at the end of the hallway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tommen!
He stops and looks to you. Face white.
It's my moral obligation to get you out. Come on.
He's confused and he's just staring at you. Anything else you want to do at your turn?
That's it.
Alright. Daario, before you take your turn, as you step in front of Jayce, this Tabasco, and he sidesteps you, twirling around you. For a few seconds, you've taken your eyes off the painted man. And as you look back, he's in front of you.
Oh.
No.
And with a swipe of his dagger, he attacks you. Getting a 22.
I was going to ask you, because my AC is also medium armor,
Yeah?
I'm not wearing medium armor.
Oh, yeah, because you're just in...
True.
Yeah, so my AC at the moment is 16.
16.
Oh, yeah, I think with Noah, that's 8 plus your dex, I think. Is it? I think so.
Okay, so that hits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Here we
my
go,
God.
baby. Alright, you take 16 points of necrotic damage. And you also take 4 points off your HP permanently.
Ooh, okay. What does he have?
As he lashes at you, he comes back down with the tip of the dagger, trying to go for your eye, attacking a second time. Getting a 18 to hit.
Oh no.
Doing another...
Leave his eyes alone. He's only got one.
No.
Oh, I think it is
19 points of slashing damage. And you permanently lose another 4 points off your maximum HP. It's now your turn.
So your maximum HP doesn't contribute to your current health though, does it?
It just means that he...
Your max HP goes
Yeah.
down.
I don't know. Alright. If I disengage, he gets another attack, doesn't it?
No, if you disengage. Disengage lets you step away without him getting an opportunity to strike.
Okay.
But if you just step away, then yeah, he will.
I'll disengage.
Which takes your action. Yeah.
And I'll just run towards Tommen.
Okay.
And I'll call out for features.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to do to contribute to the skill challenge?
Without dying, I don't know if I can. Is there anything I can do with Silver? No.
You got to tell me. You got to come up with creative ways. All right, Bjorn, your turn.
Alright, can I hear him calling for the fate chosen?
You can.
On the second floor, is he far from me?
He is also on the second floor. No, he is. So you've just stepped out of the ether.
So I was in a room.
Yep. So the next door, down the hallway, he's in. You can hear his voice.
Alright, I'm gonna make my way towards the...
You get up on your feet, rushing towards his voice, opening the door. Before you open the door, And at the end of the large room, you see the shadowy figure turn to you. And as he does, he motions his hand like this. And a blank portrait appears. And with his paintbrush, he begins painting your face with dark ink.
Oh wow.
That's so
What?
So,
And it's not ink, it's smoke as he starts to paint.
alright, so I still got my phantom vision. Does it look any different in the ether?
You've got your phantom vision in the ether.
That's just.
Yeah, always on. In the ether, you can't see both, right?
No,
You can see.
I can, but for the sake of the story, we're just saying he
Yeah.
chooses what he wants to look at the ether.
Gotcha. In the ether, it looks like a perfectly painted portrait of you with colors as he begins drawing his outline. In the material plane, it's smoke.
Jeez, what does he look like in the ether?
He looks like a man hooded with pale skin, dry and wrinkly. His eyes have been cut out, and you can see he looks like a human in here, except the most blaring thing is his eyes have been cut out, which are constantly bleeding.
Alright, so I smash through the doors, see him doing that, and I realize this is a time thing, so I'm just going to keep running at him. And as soon as I get into range, I'm going to launch Bethany's coil at him. So
He works furiously as you rush to him, and he's painting it extremely fast. And what are you doing?
launching Bethany's coil through the painting.
Through the painting. And as he works against time to try and finish your portrait before you reach him, you launch Fafnir's coil out. Make a dex attack roll. How do you usually attack when you whip it out? It's just your normal attack? Yeah, sorry, go ahead and attack.
Like to hit, yeah?
Yeah.
23.
Fafnir's coil bursts through the painting, and as it does, he screams out in rage as it shudders.
Could I do a booming blade on it as well?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
It just-
it's the same roll.
The same roll? Yeah, okay. Shuddering through the painting before the thunder comes down, throwing out lightning and crackling blue energy everywhere. As the light dies down, you don't see him, except wisps of smoke everywhere.
No damage?
Roll for damage.
Okay, because booming blade, if he moves, you're going to get punished.
Okay.
Does it take any thunder damage or slashing? Any extra?
He takes
From lightning or slashing?
he takes half from any slashing, bludgeoning, or anything like that. Any magical effects he takes full from, so he would take the normal damage from the magical effects.
Roll this up with it. So 13 points of slashing. So that's halved. And
Got that note?
4
Thanks,
points of lightning.
Awesome, thank you.
And then. Sorry, it's just been a while.
That's right.
And he takes 1 thunder damage. And then a light should transcend on him.
Mhm.
And if he moves out of it, he's going to take 1 damage.
Okay.
So did you say the normal 13 was halved?
Yes.
If he physically moves,
Yes.
okay, he's no longer there.
Alright, and in the ether?
In the room that you're currently in, he's disappeared from the ether
Okay.
and disappeared from the material plane.
Okay, I'm looking around to see a painting.
You see at least 10 in this room lining the walls.
Yep, I scan them as I run through the hall. Looking for him.
Nice.
Okay, make a perception check.
Oh, god damn it! You're asking me to roll a wish this time.
Okay, roll investigation.
You sure? It was a good roll. Investigation is 23.
Okay, 23.
And if it is investigation, I get advantage because of he's a fiend. Or
Roll with advantage.
First one.
First one, okay. He has... He's disappeared from the ether realm, back on the material plane. As you scan paintings left and right in the darkness, just as you look right, you see in a picture with a burning house, and it looks like a town under siege. You see him appear in the window of one of the houses.
Alright, can I, I don't know, I wanna like reach into the painting and see if something happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Let's just slash it. As part of my axe.
You slash it with Fafnir's coil,
Oh, my axe.
with your axe, shredding it in two. And as the pages fall away from each other, you pick up the side where you saw him flattening out to see if he's there. And he's no longer there. He's moved from the painting.
Alright, well, I'll use my bonus attacks to swing Fafnir's coil left and right in its whip form and just slash up paintings.
Okay, so 2 attacks?
Yep.
Okay. What the hell? I think I skipped down here. You, with Fafnir's coil being long, with every attack you can slash another 2 paintings.
Sorry, it's only one that I can do with Fafnir's coil, that one is good axe.
Okay, so you do 2 with Fafnir's coil, as they catch on the barbed ends of your blades, absolutely shredding them. And then another one with your axe, breaking the frame and the painting in one, ripping it off the wall, and leaving a deep gouge in the wall behind it.
Cool. And then if I've still got movement left, I want to see if I can reach where I saw Daario go through.
You can make it just past that door into the hallway, and you can see Daario's back. Did you see the Tabaski? You did see the Tabaski. You can see the Tabaski, and right at the end of the hall, lit by a dim candle, you can see Tommen frozen in confusion. Anything else?
No, spell.
Drea?
Okay, I'm gonna send my tie. So I'm in the ballroom.
You are?
I'm gonna send my ties through the front door because I don't want to be called a witch. Not most people, like not a lot of people have seen them, right?
Only the Duchess.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna send them away. And then I want to make an arcane check because I don't remember exactly what mythical creature it is, but I know salt traps something. So Dre wants to think what, like, if there's anything that traps ghost or fiend's face, and like, would I have the knowledge that you have to do like exorcisms for ghosts and stuff? Oh no, that's just possessions. I want to do an arcane check as well on like why ghosts are on this realm. So, because some ghosts have unfinished business and stuff and they can't pass over. So basically, Dre wants to figure out.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Instead of an arcane check, so you're trying to figure out what is keeping this creature here.
And what I can use against it to trap it. So like,
Fantastic.
if there's anything like salt or something.
That you can think of.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check for me.
Nice.
Thank you.
Damn.
Can I use my inspiration from the last session? Because it's the same battle. And I don't have Bloodborne.
Okay.
Wow! Oh, I didn't think it's worse.
Natural one.
Okay.
That's much
15.
15. As Drea, you've seen a lot.
Yeah.
Although maybe you
So
haven't.
I can roll with advantage?
Eh?
I can roll with advantage?
Although you've seen a lot, it's been more the chaos side
Yeah.
of the world. However, with the knowledge that you have, you try and wreck your brain, and perhaps more from the things that you've seen your brother do or the things that he's talked about. He's briefly mentioned that ghosts that linger on this plane or that can enter into this plane is because they are tied to something personal.
Okay.
Now, from what you can gather, you're fighting the apparition of an artist. He's probably tied to a personal piece of his. And being in this state, it's probably somewhere here.
Okay. When we looked at the painting with the man in there, I got a good look at him.
You did.
Okay. Was there a signature on the painting?
There was, but now they're burnt.
But did I catch at least like what it kind of looked like?
I'll make a history check
Okay.
to see if you can recall.
Detective Grey.
It's like Scooby Doo. Oh,
Yeah.
why am I rolling so bad?
Yeah, straight off the phone.
History. Oh my god, can you stop? Where's history? Sorry guys, my thing's being really weird. I think history is like a 6 for me though. I mean not a 6. Like one of the high ones. Oh no, I'm mental.
That's alright.
This is crazy.
So,
Yeah.
Did he like say? Like, is he still there? Was he dead or just
Yeah,
unconscious?
dead.
Dead.
Yeah, like he's basically
Okay.
just bones and ashes right now.
5.
5, you can't recall. In the heat of the moment, it was, it would have been something that you took in.
Okay, I'm just gonna go through any paintings I can find, smash them. Any like sculptures that resemble anything I might have seen, like that guy, also smash that.
Okay.
Anything that might be like, yeah.
There's a lot of paintings in the estate for you by yourself to continuously smash and break all by yourself. You can do it, it'll just take quite a while.
That's okay.
Okay?
I will do it.
Alright, fantastic. And I'll give you a pass for that check.
Nice.
Alright.
Did I get a pass?
You didn't.
Stabbing it in the pass? No?
Alright, Sylvanas, you're up.
Now, Jayce just screamed Tommen his last turn. Would I hear that from where I am?
You heard him upstairs, yep.
Right. Then I'm going to make my way upstairs.
Yep.
And as I do, if I see any painting, I'll just quickly slash at it
Why are you slashing at it though?
because she was
That's like
burning it.
paintings back.
Okay. Alright.
And I saw like possessed, so possession, ghost.
Mhm.
I know something's funky going on. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. You run upstairs, and those paintings that you can reach, you take down or rip off the walls or slash with the halberd. Before making it to the room, to the edge of the room where you see Bjorn, who's currently slashing out paintings on the wall. Just going out of your sight, you see the Tabaski tackling Tommen into the room and dragging him into the room while another figure chases after him. No, you went... Oh yeah, you did stay in the room attacking paintings, right? Or did you end up
I
chasing?
reached the doorway that Daario went in.
Oh, yep, yeah.
So I'm still in the hallway. I think.
Yeah, so you're at the side of the room, he's at the end of the room.
The hallway.
No, that room that you just fought the painting man in, he's at the start of the room. You're at the end of the room going to the hallway. You guys are in the hallway.
Yeah.
Would you like to do anything?
Seen it, Tabaski?
Yes. What's he doing here?
He's a fool. Where is he?
That way. Go.
Right.
Sorry, can I just say, if I see anyone on my way, like I want to make it floor by floor. If I see anyone, can I pass on the information and like to attack the paintings pretty
Mhm.
much? Yeah,
Mhm. Alright,
that's it.
easy.
Right, I'm going to continue where Bjorn's.
Book it towards, yep. Alright, so you're continuing to run? Or are you going to step aside and let Sylvanas run through?
No, I think I'll go in as well because I get the feeling that maybe he was going for Daario. I don't know. Like if I can see anything with my phantom vision
Mhm.
where this painted guy is,
Mhm.
I'll go for that
Okay.
because I'd rather distract him or fight him than not know where he is.
Yep, awesome.
If I can't, then I'll stay with my friends.
Okay, easy, sounds good. Nothing in this room that catches your immediate attention, so we'll say keep going.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'll just say knock any paintings down along the way. Thank you. And maybe just forward this message. Drea, sorry.
Okay. Yep.
Just to like see if she's okay.
Can you do that in your turn?
In my turn. In my next turn.
In your next turn. Okay. All right.
So,
Yeah.
and my action,
Mhm.
Griffith is going to take 2 attacks.
Okay. Cool.
And with very quick strikes, he's going to see if he can knock him out unconscious.
Okay.
Oops, I put it away for some reason.
Is your echo barehanded as well, or?
No.
He'll have a halberd as well.
Ah, that's cool.
But yeah, we'll talk about that. First one is 18.
Hits. Roll for damage.
Second one is 17 plus 8.
Hit.
So that's 10. 10. Oops, sorry. 10. 4 plus. First one is 8.
8.
Second one is 7 on
Okay.
the same target.
Awesome. On the same target.
Unless, because they're 2 separate. Did the first one make one of them unconscious?
No, he's still alive.
Then, I'm not trying to kill him.
Or still conscious.
Then the second attack's on him as well.
All right. Now, the thing is, they don't go unconscious because they're possessed. So, as Griffith smacks him again with the butt of the halberd, there is a crack as the side of his skull breaks underneath his helmet and he falls dead.
Oh, I just want to do unconscious hits.
Well, how are you trying to do? Like, you're hitting him, right?
Yeah, like with the butt of the sword or something.
But he doesn't go unconscious.
Mm.
So you can, I'll say you can not hit him and go over his HP. But as you hit him, he
So I thought you could like do unconscious.
not with these guys. They're possessed. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
They're not falling unconscious.
You can restrain them. Maybe that's a different way.
Yeah. So did I just kill someone?
With the first attack, it looks like he's very close to being unconscious.
Yeah.
So you can, if you want, not do the second attack, or try to kill him, but it doesn't look like they're going to go unconscious. Like their body is purely powered by this possession.
Yeah.
And any pain, like they're not yelling out in pain or anything like that. That's completely separate from the body.
Alright, that second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Because these guys, they have nothing to do with this, I won't make it.
Okay. All right.
How much damage you do the first time?
First one is
11 against.
18.
Oops. Nope. Do I? As the swingers come down, he parries them all away without doing any damage. Yeah.
Sorry, I hate to be the technical.
I don't know what
Pretty
Shut up.
sure at that distance is probably gone. Alright?
30 feet.
Oh yeah, you'd be well and truly past 30
Okay,
feet.
Then he's yeah.
Okay. In that case, they turn to you, fire the bell, pull back their halberds like spears, and ditch them up at you.
Oh, whoa.
16,
Miss.
15, 23.
Sorry, you spell.
Doing 12 points of damage, and the last one, a natural 20. So doing 21 points of damage. As you stand there, finding any way to avoid this conflict with the loyal men of the crown, they turn around and their bodies unwilling, all at the same time, throw their halberds at you. A few bounce off, one scrapes you before one catches you straight underneath the heart, pushing you back.
Sorry, I took an halberd, so it would have been one less attack, right?
You didn't take him out?
No, I took a weapon from one of them though.
Oh, yeah, true.
But you'd spear though, would have probably fallen. That's what we're doing now.
No, I take it with me.
Yeah, that's with him. Okay, so what did I say the first attack was? 11?
Yeah.
Yep, so just put back 11.
Put back 11?
Yeah.
What was the second attack, sorry? Sorry, I missed it.
To 21. 21 was the crit. That's your turn.
Alright. Father Bell is going to fly further away. I've got a range of 30 feet with my movement. I want to try and fly higher or around the corner if I can. But as I do, I want to sort of scan the windows to see if I can see what I can see.
You fly around scanning the windows as you fly past. In the first ones you see, you can just see scared nobles hiding in corners or running in and out of rooms as you pass between joint windows. In the last one that you can reach, a few larger windows, you can see Bjorn and Sylvanus running through the room.
Bjorn and Sylvanus running through the room. Okay. And I'm assuming it's the same haze on that window.
Correct.
Okay. Is there somewhere near this window that I can perch?
Yep.
Alright. I want to do that. And then I am going to.
You should move like 2 hands and 2 feet.
I'm going to cast Clairvoyance.
Whoa.
So that's my prey, my normal prey that I've been doing. So you create an invisible sensor within a range of location, which is 10 miles. 1 mile. It's got to be a place that's familiar place, a place I've visited before, or an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you, such behind door, corner, blah blah blah. The sensor remains in place for the duration and can't be attacked or otherwise interacted with. When you cast a spell you choose seeing or hearing, you can use the chosen sense as a sensory and I can swap between them.
Oh.
And you can hear everything in that mile?
No, everything within my direct vicinity, but I can cast it anywhere within a mile.
So how far from the sensor can you hear and see her? Sorry.
The whole mile.
Oh, the whole mile. Yep,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, I'd be only able to hear, I guess, what's in his direct vicinity, as if I was there. So
Oh,
what I can hear as a
that's
person.
that's right. Yep, yep, cool. Alright, where would you like to cast it?
I am going to cast it in the door that Daario and Bjorn just ran through.
Okay,
And I'm going to use vision first.
okay.
See what I can see.
That's cool.
You
That
see,
was awesome.
you see the young
Is there a
tobacco.
physical, sorry.
No,
Is
there
there-
isn't. There's no physical
Yes,
thing,
it
right?
says
Yeah.
a creature that can see the sensor can only do so benefiting from things such as see invisibility or true sight, and it only sees a luminous, intangible orb the size of my fist.
That's cool. And I just see a random wall pop up.
Oh, you got true sight, do you?
No, you said see invisibility.
Oh, you've got see. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So you can see down the hallway. You can see Jayce taking Tommen, Daario chasing after him, Bjorn chasing after him, and you can hear it, or you can see Sylvanus coming after them as they go into a room.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just checking. Oh, it's an action switch. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna stay with them,
Okay,
and
And-
the orb's just gonna follow along.
nice. Anything else?
Can I hear? So is Drea nearby?
Jay's on the bottom floor.
Okay. Alright, cool. If I hear anything to do with paintings or anything like that, or any kind of
Do you have to
stuff-
switch your senses? Was it saying?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I can see it. No, yes. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, in saying that, if I see them sort of slashing at paintings or something like that, do I observe anything like that?
You can see the paintings that have been destroyed in this room.
Awesome.
Yep.
Cool.
So make an insight check.
Insight.
Mm-hmm.
21.
Okay, so you can clearly determine that whatever is causing this havoc on the inside has something to do with the paintings, and since these people are destroying the paintings, you can tell that they're trying to do that to obviously stop
Awesome.
whatever's on the
Sorry,
inside.
before I do that as well, can I have a look at the window from the inside and see if it's any different on the inside than what it is from the outside? Just before I run
It
into
looks
the
the same.
same.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
That's my turn.
Jayce.
Tommen, I'm getting you out of here! And
Who,
what's the room?
you've tackled him into a small bed chamber, and as he trips and falls on the bed, he pulls his dagger to your face with his hand shaking. Who the hell are you?
Look, I'm a saviour. None of that. Let's go. Is there a window?
Where are we going?
Ow!
We can't leave these people here.
Mate, there are many...
I am not your mate. I am your prince. Step aside.
Prince! Look, it's either your ego or your fucking life. Do you want to go or do you want to leave here, just stay here and die?
I'll stay here and save my people. Now out the way.
Oh, you're making this difficult.
He stands up and he goes to push you aside and walk out the door as you're like coming down the way.
Okay, if he's gonna push past me, I'm gonna try and discreetly use my tail just to push the door closed before he can get to it.
He gets to the door that closes in his face, and he steps back holding the candle to the door, thinking it's the shadow that's been attacking everyone.
Shit, the ghost is in here. We gotta go. Tommen, let's go.
Make a performance check.
Actually, no, that was a ghost. It's just been running blindly past everything.
Yeah.
Then we'll stand and fight him.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let's stand and fight him. Let's go, Tommen. Me and you. Me and you against the world. I got your back, buddy.
It's Prince Tommen, he says,
Prince Tommen, yeah. Yeah, let's go, Prince Tommen.
as he focuses himself on the door.
Okay. So, we're standing back to back. He thinks the ghost is in here. Okay. There's a window?
There is window.
What else is in the room? Like,
A bed, a small bathroom wash area, a small bookcase, and a table.
Alright, screw it. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because he's focused on the door and
Mhm.
we're back to back,
Mhm.
I want to try and quickly, while he's distracted focusing on the door, I want to swing and just pelt him in the head with my pipe. I want to try and knock him unconscious.
It's like a water pipe. Like
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Do you have it? Oh.
You come back.
Oh.
yeah, that's what I was picturing.
Alright, sir, make your attack roll.
Can it be with
Prince
advantage
Tommen?
because he's distracted?
You may.
Yeah. Okay, so that is dirty 20.
Oh, there's gonna be so much damage.
There's a dull thunk as you smash the back of his head. A second later, the candle and dagger falls from his hand as he begins to stumble forward. He takes a step, reaching out for the door that he misses, and he starts falling forward.
Is he unconscious?
He's falling.
I'm just gonna look at him. I'm just gonna look down at him and be like, oh shit, the ghost got you. Oh well, guess we gotta get out of here. Now we're gonna go and try and just smash the window. If I can.
Alright, you've made an attack roll against him. Do you have another attack you
Nah,
can do
I
against the
don't.
window?
That's what I'm going towards.
Alright, awesome.
And, sorry, while I'm there, I don't know if I can do this, but I want to test the door and see if it's magically shut like the other ones?
No, it's open.
Okay, that's alright.
Alright. Drea,
Yes.
as you run through the bottom level, trying to get whatever survivors and paintings you can get and burn or attack or find the survivors, Az stands up on your shoulder and begins growling. And as you follow his eyes to the dark corner of the room, you can see a shadowy figure working furiously on a portrait of yourself. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, guys. Alright. It's an 11.
Told you.
Not in there.
What happened? Don't miss him with that.
As the painting's finished and your eyes lock on, it's a horrible portrait of yourself, showing you possibly the way you're gonna die. And as the image of yourself screams back at you, reaching out to you with ghostly apparition, your whole body becomes paralyzed as you freeze there in place.
Oh no.
He drops the portrait, which disappears in a puff of smoke, and the next thing you know it, he's in front of you. He pulls out his dagger, putting it towards your eye, and slashes twice on each eye.
On her actual eyes?
You don't feel your skin or the cold bite of a blade on you, but you feel it in your mind. You permanently take 3 points from your strength
Oh, what?
This is cool.
as he begins draining the life from you. You see the portrait reappear floating behind him, and the smoke starts to solidify as part of you solidify in the painting itself. Should you reach 0 points of strength, you're permanently dead. No saving throws,
Wait,
as your soul gets eternally locked
wait,
in his artwork.
Wait. Do you mean like this? Like the 10?
Yeah, the 10. Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck? I can't react to anything?
No, you're paralyzed. So are you on 7 now, or are you on 10?
I'm on 7.
You're on 7, okay.
Oh my god.
And that's the Painted Man's turn.
Hang on.
That's where we're going to take a quick break,
Hang on.
and we'll come back to see if the Fate Chosen can figure out how to banish this evil once and for all.
Campaign's better.
Hang on. I have a question, okay?
Sorry, go.
Welcome back.
Mythic Wyrd.
Daario, you're up.
Wait, what's it at?
Wait, can I
Was it at me?
No, he skipped me with his drag.
No, that was the Painted Man's turn.
Oh, man.
Oh!
That wasn't your turn, yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I thought it was my
Gotcha.
turn. Cool, mate.
I bust through the door.
You open up the door and nearly step on your brother's hand as you see him sprawled out on the floor with a Tabaski standing there. No weapons, or weapon, did you tuck it away?
I took it away.
Standing there in the room.
Pipe!
So, if you want to know, there's a like stitching in the inside of his jacket that he kind of modded, so he slots it back in there.
With his tail.
Yeah. with his tail.
I point my sword to his throat and say, what happened?
The guy, the shadow, it got him. I don't know, mate.
I'd like to do an insight check.
Okay. With insight checks, I'm gonna change it up a little bit, and I'm not gonna let you guys call for insight checks anymore. But I'll explain it after this. But in this case, we will. You do a deception check, and you do an insight check.
I got a 10.
Oh!
Hey, wait. I just
No.
said something real quick.
Like that.
You're gonna message me, did you say?
Yeah, I'm just gonna message you something.
Oh. Snaky business.
Yeah, not bad, man. Not bad. Just, you
Just
know.
getting your soul sucked out.
Yeah.
I was dying out once.
How much HP have you lost so far? Oh,
Oh.
permanent.
I messaged you.
Still living, still heart beating.
So your
I lost 8.
your painting was just a portrait of you?
Yeah, looking good.
Before you destroy it, you're like, that's a damn good thing.
Yeah, it was painful destroying it.
Okay. You believe him?
What?
He seems to be telling the truth.
I swear, he just came in, took him. I don't know what happened, mate. He was standing up, we were back to back, and then he was just on the ground. I swear.
Although you feel like you're not getting the full truth.
Okay, good.
Can you please move your sword from my throat? Wow.
Stay 3 steps away from me at all times. I'm getting my brother to safety. And I'll pick up my brother.
Do you need a hand?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'll just follow just in case.
Alright, you go first.
Wait, so you're trying to get out?
Well, I'm just
Tom?
trying to get my brother to safety.
Just before we go back into the hallway filled with crazy people, do you think maybe breaking through the window is a good idea? Just saying. I'll be able to probably scale it with your brother.
I'm not leaving without my friends.
Save the day.
You can go out the window if you like.
But don't you want to get your brother out of here? He's unconscious. Are you going to drag an unconscious body while mayhem's happening? He's going to die, mate, unless he comes out this window right now.
I'm not giving my brother to someone I don't.
Well, come with me. Look, mate,
I'm not
you're
leaving
missing an eye. You're clearly not able to do this sort of thing.
I walk with Tommen
Mm-hmm.
out, but I have my bird like kind of just watching.
Okay. Your bird is perched on Tommen's back as you sling him around your shoulder, watching the Tabaski. And as you start making your way out into the hallway, you can see Bjorn 15 feet away from you, and another individual about 30 feet behind Bjorn.
I'll just yell at the Bjorn behind you. I'll yell at you behind you.
Is that Sylvanas?
Yeah, yep.
Well, I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, he's after the tabaxi. How's your brother?
He can have
Is
the
he alright?
he can have the tabaxi. My brother's not doing so good. Where's Drea?
That ends
Oh,
your
sorry.
turn. Oh, yeah, no, I was saying, yeah, is there anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
Yeah, cool. So, yeah, you can do that now. What do you message?
Drea, we're on the second floor. He's still in the room. Everything safe?
Do I have to actually say the words?
Does she actually have to...
Because if I'm paralysed, if I'm
Well, Ash has
paralysed,
to,
I
like,
can't. You
physically
know,
move her lips.
No response comes.
use your brain, Bruin. Skedaddle.
She's paralysed.
It's also 120 feet. I don't know if that's.
They'd
Yeah, it
be
would
within
be
range.
Do I roughly know where I am in the, like on the second floor, as
Mhm.
opposed to where that room was on the lower floor? Like, can I roughly tell?
You roughly know where the main stairs are that lead back to the bottom floor, so you'd easily be able to make your way back through taking the larger hallways and the large doors. You'd be able to make your way back to the main set of stairs.
Did I hear that?
No,
So
it was message, right? Oh, yeah. I'm presuming.
I didn't speak like
Yeah.
really loudly.
Yep.
Sorry, 1 second. Dre's not responding. I'm gonna go back. Everything alright?
I'll follow you. And
Heading down. I'm gonna step into the phantom, to the ether again.
Okay.
I got your back.
You step into the ether.
Before I do, I'll be like, hey, as Sylvanas catches up to me, I'll be like, help your prince.
Not my prince.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
outside.
Gonna say Drea or stay with Daario.
you know that's Daario.
I got for dice on the flying cost.
If I grab Daario and thunderstep and take one person with me,
Mhm.
because he's the one carrying Tommen, does that technically work? Or?
Yeah.
Has to be a willing creature, right?
Yeah, Daario would be willing.
Yeah, Tommen.
He's unconscious and has no will.
I mean, you can only.
Yeah, that would
Carry
technically
one.
be 3 people.
Yeah, that was 3 people.
No, I'll say because he's unconscious, I'll allow it.
With the G.
You allow it?
I'll allow it.
Alright. Then I'm gonna shove Sylvanas then, turn around, grab Daario and thunderstep.
Nice.
90 feet back towards the steps.
We'll count
Or if I can, like through the floor. I don't know if
Yeah, I was going to ask you, is it teleporting or?
It is teleporting, let me see.
That's cool.
It does say you can see.
I'm sorry, just when you shoved me, I did not budge.
Well, you don't know if there's weighted rolls.
Yeah, that's up to me.
and
Sorry, what did it say? Somewhere you can see.
It does say somewhere you can see.
Okay, I'll say you can see through now that you've busted through all the doors. All like the
Do
main.
blind side, though, like the phantom side. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Back to all the building walls disappear.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
You can see through the main doors back down to the main hallway, and right at the end the steps. So you can thunderstep, and appear into the grand room where the stairs lead into and lead down.
Right. If I did manage to shove Sylvanas, then he doesn't take damage. If I didn't manage to shove him, then he's going to take damage.
Okay, make a strength check, and you make a strength saving throw.
Oh, that's a really low.
A 10.
That's a 11.
So you're going to take 3d10 thunder damage. Sorry.
Shit.
You got 10, he got 11.
Yeah, so I failed to shove him.
Oh, yeah, I see what
I
you
was
mean.
trying to
Yeah,
shove him out of the way. But
Gotcha.
He's old brick wall. So you actually, sorry, you have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, natural one.
So you take 3d10 points of damage.
Shit.
Sorry. That's right.
This party's
I
going.
mean, you could have been like, hey,
11.
I'm about to
He's
do
like,
something.
what did this guy push me
16,
for?
16 points of full damage.
As you try to shove Sylvanas back, you immediately channel your power, grab onto Daario's arm, and in a flash of bright light, you appear back up the stairs, feeling Daario behind you, as you kind of land there, Tommen almost slipping from your grasp, but you fix him back up again on your shoulders. That ends your turn.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Oh,
it's outside.
sorry,
It's outside the window.
I gotta do a constitution check to see if I still got good evil detected up.
Okay.
That lasts for 10 minutes.
Do you do that on your turn, though?
Yeah, like 10 minutes. Yeah, I did that.
Oh, sorry, you're doing it for your last turn. Yeah.
I would have seen this ocean otherwise.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing it because I just got hit.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's fast.
Yep, cool.
Alright, so keep going.
Yep. All right. You haven't moved this turn. So you continue running down the steps, reaching the end of the steps, and in the dim light, you see your sister standing there motionless. And the artist has now put away his dagger, pulled out his paintbrush, and is gently tracing all your features.
How far?
Nice, guys. It's been very
About
gentle.
60 feet. And as he traces your features perfectly, you can see them reappear perfectly in the image.
So we're not
Great
really
artist.
measuring distance here, you're just saying that that's the maximum I could run?
Oh, yeah, getting down to the bottom of the stairs was the maximum. Alright.
Oh no.
Actually, I probably could just reach you if I want to be able to do much. So I use my action, I'll use my move. Okay, seeing that, like yell out to Drea, and use my bonus action to Misty Step 30 feet towards her, reappear in the air, and I'm gonna, with my attack, launch Fafnir's coil into the rafters and swing.
Nice.
So Fafnir's coil is 15 feet, so technically the arc should be 30 feet.
Okay. Alright. Give me an acrobatics check, though.
That's cool.
I'll just knock off Misty stuff. Acrobatics.
You launch it and you stick it into the rafters, swinging as you fall, just to see where you land, though.
Okay. 21.
21. You can choose where you land. Would you like to land next to your sister, behind the painted man?
Is he's back to me and Drea in front of him?
Yeah, he's directly in front of Drea.
Alright, so this is an attack, right? So I'm going to launch into his back then if I can.
And then into
With my
me.
feet. Like kicking out his feet.
Into Drea.
Oh no, yeah. So Dre's back is to you. So
Dre's back is
yeah,
to me?
sorry, yeah. So Dre's back is to you. So you can flip if you want and finish the attack behind him, or you can land next to your sister and attack him.
Can I land between them?
He's right up.
Oh, he's right?
Yeah.
Alright, then behind him.
All right. You misty step in the air. As you're falling, you immediately launch Fafnir's coil, wrapping around the thick rafters, pulling it towards you to throw your weight forward. And as you do, you release it, flying through the air. And while you do, you twist through the air to land facing his back. As you do, you go on for the attack.
Yeah.
That's so good.
The same attack, or is this the second attack? Like the same as Fafnir's coil?
Yeah, this is the attack. Now, Fafnir's coil, I just want to see where you were going to land. The acrobatics check.
Okay, well, what am I attacking with? Sorry.
You tell me.
Oh, so I'm coming down with Fafnir's coil, or am I coming down with the axe? Sorry.
Up to you. So you've swung Fafnir's coil. You've released it. You're flipping through. You're twisting through the air.
Cool.
You can come down with the axe or Fafnir's coil.
Gotcha. Sorry.
That's right.
It's just
So cool.
no. I haven't done this for a while, so it's just a bit.
You're like Spider-Man, but teleporting.
I am. Alright, I'm gonna come down with the axe. And booming blade is awesome.
Nice.
That's right.
This will cut. Same number anyway. So 22.
Hits.
Nice.
So that is with the ego. Which does he take necro damage?
Oh no, he's immune to necro. Sorry.
Dang it. Alright, so I'm gonna have to roll these separate. He'll take 9 points of slashing, so that's halved. Necro he's immune to. And 4 points of lightning damage.
Which he takes full off.
And then 4 points of thunder damage through booming blade.
Which he will take full off.
13 pull up.
Awesome. You come down, cleaving through his ghostly body, and as you hit the same time your blade hits the floor, an explosion happens, throwing light into the dim room before coming back, leaving wisps of smoke again. The man's gone. His floating portrait is gone. Andrea takes a breath. as her gaze is broken from her own portrait.
Nice.
Okay, again,
Are my eyes scar?
They are not.
Whoa! Okay,
So
that's
cool.
cool.
I'm just going to immediately scan paintings with my gun.
Yeah, I'll say you need a bonus action in this room because it's a big room and a lot of paintings. Do you have bonus action? No.
Have
Okay.
I cleared this room though?
How much of
You've burnt quite a bit, but there's a lot in this room. Yeah.
how much of this would I have seen?
To the point where he thunderstepped to the stairs
So I would have
because you
seen
can see
Painting Man?
360.
Correct.
Yeah, Painting Man's on the bottom level.
Yeah.
So you've seen him thunderstep to the stairs and then run down the stairs, and then you can't hear, so you would have just seen him disappear. Yeah. But you've seen the flash of light coming back up the stairs
Yeah.
from his attack.
You're right.
She's just gonna nod.
Sylvanas, you're up.
What the fuck?
Alright.
You can see Jayce at the entry of the door, like this. As the light fades away, you're just left him and him face to face with each other.
Oh, Jayce. What the fuck are you doing? Do you not know what discreet is? It's too late for that.
I'm gonna jump off the side of the rafters.
I'm gonna catch him.
The side of the rafters.
Oh,
You're
is that
in
where
the
we are? Oh, we're on the second level.
yeah.
I'm
You're
gonna,
you're in the doorway where that bedroom is.
Okay.
But it's Sylvanas' turn at the moment.
I'm gonna grab him by the ear.
Okay.
Can I do anything to try and not get grabbed?
You make like we were doing before. Make a strength check, and you can either do a dex save or a strength save.
Oh,
That's so bad.
I believe that is a 26.
Yeah.
Holy
mine's
shit.
more than that.
All right, you go to grab him, and he simply, still with his hands up, goes.
I'm gonna go grab him.
All right.
Whoa, let's not get too drastic here. I just found the prince.
I'm taking you home. Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
14.
You faint with one hand, making his head go the other way before you grab his ear with the other hand.
That was dirty.
I needed it to trick you.
Look,
We're going.
what are we doing? We can't go home. There's ghosts everywhere. The doors are locked.
Exactly. This is no place for you, kid.
We
This
can't
was
get
a
out.
mistake.
We can't get
No,
out.
come on.
How? Come on, not the ear, man. Not the ear.
Now we're on the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm taking him out.
Begin making your way to the stairs.
Yeah.
Yep, awesome. Alright, so you begin making your way back the way you came, dragging young Jayce with you.
I'm obviously trying to resist, so can you be like moving at half speed or something?
Yeah, you would be moving at half speed.
Can I... If there's that much resistance, can I like put him on my back or something?
You've grabbed him now. You can try to fully grapple him again if you like. It would be another roll. Otherwise, you can keep dragging him by the ear.
I'll just keep dragging him for now because I think it's funny.
All right. Oh, did I miss you, Drea? Oh, I did miss you. Yep. All right, Drea. Yeah, I was switching them around. Yeah.
Is there any light in this room?
A few candles that are still lit. That offer very dim light.
Well, the shadow guide painter, like he's only really going towards the shadow. He's not going in the areas that are lit.
He doesn't seem to be avoiding the light. He's just appearing in the darkness to make it easier for him.
Okay.
But he doesn't seem to be avoiding any light.
That's twice I made feeling
I'm just gonna relay. Like, he must be tied down to a personal possession. Painting. ties can get in and out.
You were never going to stay in the right way.
It's a sitting duck situation.
Painting them. Must be in a special place considering you've destroyed all these and he's still around.
Or would it be hidden?
Is there a crypt here? Or like a bed chamber that's not used? Not that I have no knowledge of that.
I was going to say, wouldn't Daario be the best person to ask these
Yeah,
meetings?
yeah. I wasn't
Tommen
asking.
would
I wasn't
be.
asking. Sorry, I was
If
just
someone didn't knock him out.
saying like thinking out loud.
Yeah. Is there like a basement as well?
There is,
Is there
and
plans to this place?
the best person to probably ask is Tommen. However, you do know, remembering your conversation with Father Bellador, that there definitely is some kind of dungeon or storage room. Unfortunately, the key is Father
I told you guys! Just saying.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you stole it from Tommen and then you gave it to the
Hey,
father.
I had good reason.
I knew we were going to get attacked. And,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, so
Okay.
like, when you say secret, I'm like, Daario or Tommen, as they're coming towards us,
Daario,
or Tommen will know.
Yeah.
Everything in that conversation as they are coming towards us, and I indicate that to Trevor.
alright.
Can Cressida bring people back from unconsciousness?
You don't know. You have no idea what she can or can't do. She's shown you something she can do.
Okay. It's worth a shot, right? Because then he can tell us, like, right? Yeah. I just like using her, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna bring Cressida, my healing spirit. Wait, I don't want to be called a witch though.
no one's
No.
But Tommen,
He's
See
unconscious.
that.
conscious.
but he'll see her when he wakes
Right.
up.
I just teleported.
Yeah, but he was not going to know it's you.
I teleported him.
But he was unconscious.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
there's no one else in here, right? Pretty much just us.
Oh, there's plenty of people in here, but they're all trying to hide.
He's not going to see you cast it.
I just turned to Bjorn and asked him, will I be burned for a witch if I bring Cressida? To wake him up?
Like I would let them go.
Right. And I'm just going to bring Cressida to try and bring him back. But I'm only going to do it on the first level.
Well, what's the spell again?
They're so doobie at this.
Yep.
I know, what are we going to do?
Go ahead.
First encounter.
So,
It's the complicated one, isn't it?
So they're fighting each
do you
other
want me to
now,
actually
okay.
roll the dice?
We're not
Such a
working.
weird
1d6?
situation.
Yeah, because it heals them as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Will it heal max HP that we've lost?
What will Cressida do? Oh,
Damn.
can I roll with advantage?
What'd you get?
Oh, one.
You both regain 1 hit point.
That's useless.
One max HP?
No, 1.
Oh, I'm on full HP.
And as you feel the energy surge through you, Daario, you feel your brother come awake on your back.
I'll lean him more to the side and I'll kind of like slap his face a little bit.
He opens his eyes before reaching out to feebly hit you. He just opened his eyes and just seen you in his face, quite confused, which you can easily swipe or grab.
I'll just grab him. It's me. It's Daario.
Brother. What? Oh, my head. Oh, what happened?
Did that tabaxi hit you?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh.
It's Cressida still there. I just want to, like, as she does it, I just want to pull her aside a little bit.
You can dismiss her straight away if you like.
I don't want to.
Okay. You can send her to the shadows if you like.
I I just want to tell her, you have 1 minute. Can you find something?
She looks down upon you, the tall, gaunt lady. An aura of grief and unhappiness emanating from her. She's reluctant, but she slowly gives you a nod.
There's a ghost running around here tied to something. I need you to find it. And I'll give you what you want.
Come with me.
Oh my gosh, I was so excited about it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I stopped on my turn.
What? Which turn?
My turn. I'm pretty sure I did my previous one, but I got confused because I was saying stuff and I just got confused. I'm pretty sure I
That's
stopped
cool.
That's alright, mate. Everyone's stuffed up their turn in some way.
I knocked out a defense. That's pretty bad.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty bad idea.
Bad
yeah.
idea, but it was
Yeah.
cool.
But was it even an idea or was it just like reflex? So I was starting to get the feeling that, yeah,
It's
sort
a
of
new
play
alien.
it, Yeah.
Especially if you're trying to trying to join the party of his brother.
Yeah.
That now knows
This
he's
killer
not
make a
now.
haircut.
That's alright. I'm taking it back around.
I never joined the fake trip. Okay. You're lost.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it is. It is.
What's the consequence of hitting a prince?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What happens to the family? Is it like yeah, screw your family too, or is it like just
Probably.
damn it?
My dad's crazy. Just
It will be fine.
I thought you just wanted to talk to him though.
I
You were psycho.
Thought wrong.
Yeah.
But I thought you kept no secrets from your parents.
I haven't told them anything wrong yet.
Okay. Cressida disappears. Drea, would you like to do
Did I see
anything?
it? Did everyone see it?
Drea pulled her aside so Tommen doesn't see her.
Okay.
Daario wouldn't have even seen it.
You just see Drea come back from the shadows, and she's just gonna go up to Tom and be like, "The dungeon, where is it? Where's the entrance? That's where we need to go."
This dungeon, it's into the servants' quarters. There's stairs, but why do we need to go there?
That's where we need to go. It's where.
Well, you'll be needing this. And he pushes off you, stands up to search his pockets.
Oh! That's my map.
Where's the key?
What key?
I had a key. My key. We can't
You don't
enter.
carry a spare?
No.
What kind of door are we talking about? Something that could be easily locked, kicked in?
It's a heavy door. I'm sure you could attempt it, but
Hey.
Where's the
Everyone's in
priest?
the
where is Father Bellador?
Have you seen this? Can you hear this?
Is that the entire time?
Sigma bless you.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, not for now.
Okay. So that kunai has disappeared?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Nobody knows where the guards are as they start moving around. Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna end my clairvoyance.
You open back up your eyes. Your senses returning to you.
I am. If I fly in the direction they were heading, can I see them through the window?
You can.
Can they see me?
They will.
Okay. I am here.
What? Are you serious?
No, I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, I'm gonna make myself known.
Most of the windows, the drapes have been drawn close. You make your way to a window where you can see the drapes a little bit opened and you can barely see into the dark room. However, you can hear the vibration of voices and see movement in there. do you have a cantrip of light or something, or do you want to?
Yeah, can I just beat on the window?
You beat, but you don't reach the window. You hit the barrier.
Okay.
Can we?
I'm going to turn back to what I saw earlier under the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
How far is it roughly from me?
To the edge of the bridge, probably about 100 feet, and then probably another 50 feet down.
15 or 20?
Hmm?
15 or 20 feet?
Yeah, 50.
Okay.
How many bargain you got the DM, so...
How much move? How much move do I still have? How much would it have been from where I was to?
Oh, I'm presuming you were still flying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so probably about 15 feet down, 15 feet across, so 30 feet.
I've moved 30 feet or 30 feet to get to the bridge?
You've moved 30 feet.
I've moved 30 feet, alright. I am going to... I'm going to use my action dash towards the bridge.
Okay. Landing back on the ground.
Oh no, it's still flying.
Still flying?
Bridge.
You fly over the low walls and make yourself about just to the start of the bridge. Anything else? All right, Jayce, you're up.
You know, Silver, I really like you, but you keep grabbing me, and it's really starting to piss me off.
Yes, that's the point.
Okay. As soon as he opens his mouth to talk, Jayce is gonna open up one of his claws and just scratch at his wrist, holding his ear.
Mm-hmm.
And then he wants to just try and like, in that second of like when he was about to talk and a bit distracted, he wants to scratch it. So let's go and then run.
Cuts his arteries.
Yeah.
So just points out.
Okay. I'm going to say from the shock, Sylvanus, you open your hand, but you can still react and then try to grab him again if you like. You can make a... Hey, tell me how you're trying to get away.
Okay. So he's dragging me. I'm behind him. Okay. If I can.
Actually, make an attack roll first of all to see if he will open up his hand.
Can I get advantage because he's not expecting it?
No, just straight roll.
17.
What's the AC?
18.
He does not open his hand. Fuck! You just feel Jayce's sharp claw across your wrist. A scratch compared to the wounds you've suffered.
I'm gonna squeeze his ear.
Let go, let go! Can I don't know if this would work, but can I bonus action disengage? I don't know how that would work.
I'll let you make a check if you want to
Okay.
try and disengage. Tell me how, though. What are you doing to get away from him?
Okay. I'm going to...
Just to put this out there, I have the sentinel feat, so disengage doesn't affect me.
And you still get an opportunity to strike?
Yeah.
Okay. But you can still do it. You're still just, we're using it as a purpose
so
of
he's
escaping.
kind of dragging me this way. I'm leaning this way.
Mm-hmm.
I want to kind of switch my momentum, just like instantly, and just kind of move this way. And as I'm moving into him, I want to either like use my feet or my tail or something to try and trip him up
Mm-hmm.
as I get like close to him and kind of use his momentum to my advantage.
Okay. Good. All right. Make an acrobatics check for me. Against your strength. A strength saving throw.
Try saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
23.
Whew.
Oh, whoops, it's timed out. I don't think I got a 23 though.
You push up against him, using his own momentum as he's dragging you to make him stumble a little bit forward. And as you step past him, you put one of your own feet between his legs as he stumbles forward, tripping him over, releasing your ear. And as you dash forward, as Sylvanus, you stumble forward over his feet, losing your grip as Jayce dashes away from you.
As I'm running, I'm just gonna call out behind me. I can play dirty too. And
Hey, kid.
as I'm looking downstairs, can I see Tommen?
The stairs are quite a bit away. You were looking it towards the stairs. You've made it from where you are. You've made it halfway to the stairs now.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna spend the rest of my turn.
Just running full pelt. Yep.
So, is that 30 feet he's away from me?
Okay.
Oh, actually, it would. I've got a thing because I'm backseat where I can spend it to double my movement without spending like an action or a bonus action or anything.
That's
But
really cool.
It recharges when I spend 0 movement on my turn. So I'm actually gonna leg it 60 feet, but that's spent.
That's really cool. I love these little things. Awesome.
That's cool.
What was that thing, Joe?
I don't know if I put it in there actually.
All right.
It's called feline agility though.
Daario, at the start of your turn, you hear 2 screams, a man and a woman, coming from the 3rd level as they struggle against something in the darkness before their screams are quickly both silenced. 2 more nobles have been killed under Valandil protection. It's your turn.
Do I see Jayce coming towards me?
Jayce is still upstairs though. He's still making his way towards the stairs.
I'll keep an eye out for him. So do we... Can I do a perception check around me? So I'm looking for like anything, so if I see Father Bellador,
Mm-hmm.
why not?
What else are you looking for though?
I should have kept the key.
Just like just more like looking out for the group, seeing if there's any more like shadowy figures or anything that can help us break into the dungeon area.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
12.
You don't see anything immediately around you in the room that can help you. However, the high window that Jayce came through, as you peer around and the moonlight streams through that window, you see the figure of Father Bell floating across it.
I will yell at her.
Give me a perception check. See if you hear it. You hear your name being called by Daario
As I'm flying away.
as you're flying away.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Summon my bird back to me, because I don't think he teleported with us.
No.
I'll just make my way with Drea and Bjorn to the dungeon. Still holding Tommen, but assisting him.
Okay. He's dropped his dagger, so he goes to a chair, breaks off the leg, before heading to you.
Sorry, where's Father Bell?
He's outside flying away from your state.
Are you gonna come back?
Sorry.
Are you gonna come back?
Bjorn, you're up.
Alright, as we're heading towards where this dungeon is, because we're still in the ballroom, is that correct?
Yep, you're in the ballroom making your way to the servants' quarters now, which there's a quarters that are attached to the ballroom that have stairs leading down.
Alright, is there a painting near me?
There is
As we're passing, I'm going to scan it.
nothing in there.
Alright, I'm going to pull out my belt knife and I'm just going to cut like a square of it and take it with me.
Okay.
Then when we enter the servants' quarters,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to quickly, I'm assuming like this is where they would prepare
Correct.
food and stuff.
Quite a large room, yeah.
Cool. I'm going to grab a pouch full of salt. How do they keep their salt?
In pouches, yep.
Yeah, alright, pouch full of salt.
Mm-hmm.
And keep heading towards the dungeon.
Beautiful. There's a couple of screams as servants are hiding in closets or underneath the tables as you guys barge into the room. After noticing it's you, they stay silent, but make themselves known to you.
Cool. Dungeons. Which way?
One of the servant girls points to a large wooden door that is ajar open.
Take down any paintings you see and lock all the doors.
She nods to you before spotting a painting above a preparation area.
Right.
She moves, rips it off the wall, and throws it in the furnace where coals still burn before it goes up in greens and blues as the oils begin to paint, leaving a stench in the room. Anything else?
Just want to reach the dungeon, I guess.
Okay.
If we reach it this turn, then maybe I'll do something.
You're heading down the stairs now, and next turn you'll reach it. Drea?
Only Daario saw Father, right?
Correct.
Do you...
But you heard him yelling out, and you would have seen where he was looking.
Okay. I don't know if this is far-fetched, okay? But I sent my tires out the ballroom door, but I never dismissed them.
Mhm.
So technically, would they have seen Father Bell?
Yes.
Would I have to call out to them to tell them something, or can I do it mentally? I'm not sure. But... Wait, actually, let me check if it's a concentration spell as well, because I think I would have lost it then. So I'm just thinking, if they can get the key and then come back in. Oh, it's a concentration. I would have lost it when I was
When you're
paralyzed.
paralyzed, yeah.
Okay, never mind then. I'm just gonna keep heading to the dungeons as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask the servants if anyone has a key.
They all shake their head too. Yeah, definitely. Alright, Osiris. Oh, sorry, Sylvanus.
I still want to keep chasing this stupid kid.
Don't!
It's your responsibility.
Yeah, I told the parents though. I'm gonna do some cool shit. Right. I'm gonna start dashing now. I've had it. I'm gonna dash to him.
Okay.
60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I take it I'm right next to him at this point.
Yeah, like you know, you guys are. It's dynamic, so you guys are both moving, but you've you're caught up to him as he continues to run.
Yeah. And then when he continues to run in his action, I'm going to use my reaction to grab him again or something.
Okay.
Anything weird going on, or did my detect evil has detect anything?
Again, it's detected ghosts outside, and it's detecting a lot of evil that is trying to manifest itself. You get spikes of anytime you hear a scream, you get spikes in that area and around you, trying to come in before they're unable to break through.
Any strong presence at the moment near me?
There is a strong presence at the end of your range upstairs.
And is that where Jayce is heading at the moment?
No, Jayce is heading downstairs.
Downstairs, okay. Alright. I am going to trip him up with my reaction and stuff.
Okay.
Or grab his tail or something.
All right, Father Bell.
Alright, am I close enough to see what it is I saw underneath the bridge?
If you move again, if you move at least 30 feet, you move continuing across the bridge, moving 30 feet. And as you peer down into the large crevice, you see the origin of that green light you saw before, emanating from a cave in the side of the crevice.
Okay.
And now that you're here, you can see the light, and you can hear faint chanting echoing.
Oh. Okay. And it took my whole movement to get to where I am.
No, it would have taken 30 feet to get to the edge of the... Oh, yeah, your whole movement, yeah.
Okay. And I can't see who's doing the chanting or anything?
No, but you can see the entrance to the cave.
Okay.
astrologist.
Oh,
Bruh.
if you
She
guess
left
that.
early.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna use my dash action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna try and get closer, as close as I can, just to be able to see what's happening in there.
Okay. Instead of moving directly down the wall, you can kind of move in diagonal so you can get more of a view inside.
Yeah.
And as you get view of the cave entrance, it's not that deep before it opens up into a small chamber. And in that small chamber, facing you, there is some kind of figure in prayer at the moment. And all around him, the undead dance around a green fire that's burning and swirling around him.
Just a single figure with the undead.
Yep, make a perception check.
Him?
Who?
You said him?
Did I? I don't think I did.
Yeah, you did. That's
Oh,
correct.
okay. Alright.
19.
So not
19.
the
You
other
can
guys.
just make out in the whirling flames as they dance and they die down. You can see a ghostly apparition of the estate in the middle of the flames.
Okay, awesome. Alright, that's my turn, I guess.
Alright. Jayce, back to you.
Okay, so I just seen Silver like leg it behind me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right up your butt.
Oh yeah.
You come through hustle.
Okay, I'm calling. I'm just gonna call out behind me to him and be like,
I'm right next to you at this point.
oh,
You're behind him, like you guys are, again, it's dynamic, so you guys are, you're chasing him.
look, Silver, you can either let me do what I gotta do, or keep being a bloody prick and trying to grab me, mate. I'm not letting you get in my way, alright?
Well, I saw what you did to Tommen. Why did I drag him out unconscious?
It was a fucking ghost! And, I'm just gonna sprint down the stairs
Mm-hmm.
and just keep going.
Alright, as your reaction, do you want to try and grab him, trip him?
I want to trip him.
Okay. Go ahead and...
I don't want to be technical, but he uses action to dash, so I don't know if he'll be able to hold a reaction. I mean, that's up to you, but...
Oh, it's just a reaction of someone.
Yeah,
else.
reaction does, you do use the action,
you
you're
need
right.
your action to hold it.
What?
You
No,
can
no,
do it
my
without
my
block.
actual reaction.
Is
Yeah.
he doing like an opportunity?
As an opportunity attack.
Like if somebody moves from next to him.
Okay, yeah, yeah, okay.
That doesn't involve anything.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, go ahead. If you're just trying to trip him, you can make an attack against his AC.
I mean, I would have just let the kid go. If he dies, that's on him.
Yeah, but
Sylvanus is
I have an oath,
Yeah.
mate.
Gray is different. She'll be like, alright, fine. Bruce.
Attack roll?
Yep.
That is a 23, I think.
Yeah, that hits.
You reach out with the butt end of the halberd, swiping at his legs, catching his heel as he continues to run in front of you. For Jayce, you go into a tumble, tumbling across the floor from the speed that you're running at. You move 15 feet before your movement ends,
Sorry,
and you're
just-
prone.
Yeah, as he tumbles.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Can I haven't used any actions or bonus actions, so can I use my bonus action to dash? That's what you wrote? I don't know how-
You have to get up though first. I'll allow you use your action to get up.
Sentinel feat. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the speed becomes 0.
Oh, okay.
Well, so I can't do anything?
I'm gonna walk slowly towards you now.
I love.
Explosions in vain.
Yeah.
Can I get up or?
You can get up using your action if you like.
Okay.
You just won't be able to move. You can stand up though.
Okay, I'm gonna. I think I can do this.
They're
Oh,
all
okay, so-
spells, we're just chasing each other.
It's almost as intense as the painted.
Come on, Jayce.
The penguin's guy is like in the shadows of popcorn. Like,
He's painting a photo.
yeah.
Alright, yeah. I was saying that, I
Okay.
guess.
feel a cold wind behind you, Sylvanus.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah, sorry, keep going.
And as the presence swells around you, through the hallway, there's a room off to the side. And in the shadows, the painted man paints your portrait. I need you to make a constitution saving throw. Oh, sorry, a wisdom saving throw.
I told you, this pain's cool.
Oh, so how are we gonna get this door open?
Wisdom saving throw.
We need the key for Father Bell.
Sorry,
We
give me a
decided to give it to
Gonna
Father Bell.
improvise, I guess.
I was just go for this one.
16.
It's a dungeon door.
16.
Is it like a in key? Or do you think it's like a
You
lock?
see yourself in the painting. Again, a possible way of how you might die.
Oh, 16 didn't make it.
And as you stare into it, you can't help but smile. You've faced death many times before.
So you're the ruckus of all this.
Painted man, seeing you unfazed by his artwork, drops it before disappearing and appearing behind you and slashes at you with his dagger.
Oh!
That's not my party.
Alright, so
Getting an 18.
That's my AC.
Doing
Are we still doing glancing blows?
Nah.
and things?
9 points of slashing damage, and you permanently lose 3 points off your HP.
do we never get those back? Okay, so we're gonna keep
9 points of slashing damage, and how much?
3 points off your total HP, your max HP.
Yep.
Daario, it's your turn.
How close am I to the dungeon door?
You can reach it this turn.
Oh. So what, like, is it a metal door? Is it like wooden?
You go through the narrow staircase before it opens up a little bit wider. It's a single hinge door that is thick oak planks reinforced with metal strips. Now, it has been here for some time, and you can see the wood starting to warp and take some rot. But the wood is thick.
Can we see this too?
Yes, yeah. I'm assuming you guys are all moving together.
Can we
Yeah.
ask questions too?
Yeah.
Where does the key go? Is it in the door or is it like a lock?
In the door.
Is there any openings, like a window or something in this door?
You can tell you're now underground. The walls around you are rough carved stone.
Can I put my turn after someone else?
You may. Bjorn, you're up.
I want to go after you.
Okay.
Do you want me to do something specific? I want to go like a small fly spell. Like not an actual shit, just fly spell.
He's not Sylvanus.
I might go after
Oh
Greg.
wait, no.
Okay.
After me.
What would you like to do, Bjorn?
Alright, so first of all, I think what does it look like on the ether plane?
On the ether plane, it is open. And
Feels like
in
it's going through.
in the room, it's stacked with barrels, furniture, wheelbarrows, old rusty weapons, books. But the thing that catches your attention is a covered square object. It's covered with a white sheet. But you can hear the screams of souls coming from it. It's so loud, it blocks out any other noise. And disrupts your mind as if someone's shaking your brain.
Does it look like there's any other paintings in that room?
No.
Wait here. I asked that into the ether.
Is Tommen with us?
He is.
Okay.
That's the last thing you have to me. Yeah, so if I... Can this door be unlocked from the inside?
Can be.
Alright.
Easy peasy.
So yeah, I'm just gonna step into the ether, step through, reappear on the material plane, and
Mhm.
unlock it for my companions.
You step back through, undo the latch before you feel a cold breeze behind you.
Yeah. I'm ready for it. I just turn and I just sprinkle salt at him.
You throw a handful of salt at the dark figure in the room with you. Why would you throw salt?
I don't know. Salt. Ghosts and shit that like salt.
It's demons, remember?
No, whatever, it doesn't matter, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
He slashes at you.
It's magic salt.
No. His eyes.
Okay,
are-
throw salt
15.
with advantage.
15 against your AC.
What? Is that my turn?
15 against your AC.
Miss.
He slashes again.
Bruh.
27 against your AC.
Nice.
Oh no, sorry. 23.
Reaction shield.
His ethereal dagger bounces off your shield before he disappears into the shadows.
Didn't you use your reaction to Mystic Step last time?
It's his turn now.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Do we hear this?
And you see it. Oh, yeah, you hear it. Yeah. The door
Did I
has been
unlock the
opened.
door?
You unlock the door.
Alright. Is there any lit torches or anything?
There is not.
Can you make fire?
Nah.
I can make small fire, but I don't know if it'll be enough to burn this painting fast
I
enough.
can summon an elemental, but I don't know if that's
Alright.
risky.
Only if we had
I
cover.
just turn and run
I know.
straight to the painting. After I open the door, go
Your
straight to
dimension
the
door
painting.
straight to
Mhm.
the dungeon.
And it's on the wall, you said?
No, it's on a barrel. And it's been covered.
Why is it covered?
I uncover it.
Don't look into his eyes.
You throw off the white dusty sheet, and the painting in front of you
So
is.
these actions, I don't know if they're taking action or not. You know, like these movements.
I'll tell you. You uncover it, and the painting is of himself. However, the eyes on the painting have been crossed out.
I've seen better. Christian, I just whack with my axe.
Make an attack roll
Can we come in at this time?
on your turns.
Do I see the painting?
The door's still closed. He's unlocked it, but it's still closed.
21.
Oh,
21. You swing down, and at the last second, you feel a gust of cold air as he grabs your hand. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Ooh.
oh my god. Come on.
The loaded box. That is, one.
He grabs your
No!
hand and with unnatural strength throws you across the room into one of the heavy wooden pillars. Your back crushes against it. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit it hard, sliding down the splintered wood, cutting up your back. Anything else you'd like to do?
Just tell me if I still have actions. I don't know if I've used my bonus. I just attacked.
You've used your bonus. You've used your movement.
Done.
Okay.
Daario?
Daario, do you want to go now or after Drea?
I'm happy to go now.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright.
Let's go, Lord Valendir.
I will put Tommen down. No,
Mhm.
I'll open the door,
Mm-hmm.
take one step in,
Mhm.
Give the salt.
then put Tommen down.
Tommen's on his own feet now. You are kind of helping him, but he's on his own feet with a broken chair leg.
Awesome. Open the door and go straight for the painting.
Go ahead. What do you want to do? Attack it?
Yeah, I want to just slice with the rapier.
You come rushing down as the painted man turns to you, and before he can reach you, the tip of your rapier cuts through the painting. A slash of light appears through the painted man as he screams out. He's still there. Anything else you'd like to do?
Do I actually recognize him?
You don't.
I don't? Alright. I would actually like my bird to attack the painting as well.
Do you need to make an attack roll?
So,
You did roll to attack the painting?
So you got like a 23 or something.
24.
24.
What would you say is in here, sorry? Barrels of what?
Just knickknacks, barrels, furniture, books. There's tools. There's rusty weapons.
The
That looks
creature,
like sacks of like grain, stuff like that.
the creature is an ally to you and your companions. In combat, the creature shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours.
All right. So go ahead, roll for its attack.
So it is a small beast. That's 7 plus. I don't know what it's. So I just go based off strength.
It would be off the eagle's profile. I'm pretty sure it has +1 for strength.
Plus 4 is as well.
So do 11. Be 11.
As your bird rushes past you towards the painting, he reaches out with his dagger, throwing it as it cuts through your bird. The dagger disappears once it hits the wall, reappearing in his hand.
Oh, that's cool.
Anything else?
How much damage did that attack do?
Neither rate damage to when I attacked them previously.
It's just to the
To
bird.
the bird, right?
Oh.
6, 12 slashing and 4 points off its maximum HP.
So it would 12. It have 4 HP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'll end my turn.
Dre.
Is there any candles in the hallway that we're at? Because I'm still at the doorway, right?
There is in the kitchen, not in the hallway.
How far is the kitchen?
Like the servants' quarters where you were. So at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
There's one within reach and you'd be able to make it into the room.
Was it like a good amount or just like a little candle?
A little candle.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Tommen,
Mm-hmm.
get fire, and then I'm gonna go in the room. And I'm gonna go towards the painting. And I'm gonna attack it with my primal savagery claws.
Alright. As you move down though, as pokes you in the face, and as you look down on him, he has a small bowl with a pinkish liquid in there, and the smell of it and the look of it, it reminds you of when the entertainment, the flamers were shooting out.
my god!
He's still stored some, and as he winks at you, he tips it into his mouth
Oh my god.
and throws the little ball.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get him onto one hand
Mm-hmm.
behind my back, and I'm gonna run into the room and I'm gonna throw him at the painting,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna defend him. I'm just gonna wait for the guy to come.
Okay.
He still needs to fight though, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, look. Hang on. Retry. Oh yeah, he's a dragon.
Fumbles.
Oh, we're going
That's
to the
your
candle.
Again, at the start of the thing, you could grab a candle
It's
and
not
move
like
down.
that far.
No, like at the doorway, at the stairs going down, there's a candle within reach, and you can make it into
I'm
the room.
gonna grab the candle and then come back.
All right. you rush down, and Az is still with you. What do you want to do?
Will I have to hold it for him to blow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But can we get behind it somehow? I know you said there's barrels and stuff.
It'll slow you down to get behind it, and you probably won't be able to get behind it this turn, moving through barrels and over shit.
Will I be able to do it stealthily though? Or is it like too cluttered?
It's pretty cluttered, yeah.
Should I just do it?
Send
It's up
it.
to you. You
Just
like
for send it, yeah.
How are you gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna crouch down and I'm gonna run. And with one paw, I'm gonna hold him and the other hold the candle.
Okay. He can only spit a certain distance.
Like how close?
You're gonna have to get right up to it and past him. Now you can throw Az.
But I can't throw a candle.
I mean, you could throw.
Oh, but he can hold it, right? He can hold his own candle, yeah?
Yeah. And you can throw them both.
Does the candle go out? Wait, this is so stressful.
Do something.
He points to his lips, and you can see some of the liquid on his nose and on his lips.
Light him up. Cook him.
Is a grenade.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna give him the candle and let him run.
All right.
God.
You give him the candle.
Wait, no, oh my god.
Decided action. Quick.
This is the most stressful thing. I'm gonna try and get him close,
Yeah.
but like, I want to defend him if he comes so that he can do it.
All right. You rush into the
room.
room, holding the candle, holding Az. And as soon as you get as close as you can, you give him the candle, and throw him up onto one of the barrels. As he lands, the candle is like a stick candle, so you can just see this lizard hugging his candle as he runs with it, tipping it this way and that. And as soon as the light enters the room, the painted man snaps his head towards Az and starts rushing towards him.
I am going to rush at him, and as a bonus action, I'm going to use wild shape.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was the most stressful thing I've ever seen, guys.
Turn into another Az.
Oh yeah.
And then trick him.
Shit, can I? Do you want to go to someone else while I figure out what I'm turning
No,
into?
you're gonna have to do it now.
Okay, sorry. Let me just get it up.
Oh mother. This is crazy.
I don't want us to die. Just honestly.
I want to see what's going to happen between these two.
You're it. No, you're it.
It's pretty much Jayce at this point,
Look,
right?
Silver, you're a bloody tosser or whatever. And this guy's like, no. I have order.
I've never tossed.
Quick, he's rushing towards Az. He's rushing towards
I'm
him.
just trying to
As
find-
Az jumps from barrel to barrel, rushing across.
An octopus! Like last time!
I'm gonna turn into. I'm just trying to find the right level, guys. Just give me like literally. What's this? What's this?
Is the spirit still in front of me? Like, or is it?
No, he's disappeared and appeared in the
Okay.
dungeon when they entered
So
it.
life.
I'm gonna turn into
What do you
I'm pretty disappointed. I wanted to fight it.
Well,
Dracula.
you were last.
Okay,
Alright.
that looks dangerous.
Never know now.
Yeah.
As he rushes towards Az, you turn into this reptile creature, scales forming on your back as you move towards him. What are you going to do to stop him?
Attack him!
I'm going to. Spring on him. So the Dracula springs up to 30 feet in a straight line and makes a bite attack against a target within its reach. This attack has an advantage if the Dracula springs at least 10 feet. If the attack hits, the bite deals an extra 2d6 piercing damage.
Go ahead.
Holy cow, that's cool.
And you roll with advantage.
So,
Sorry, what did you
That's
change it
really
to?
strong. Holy wow.
a Dracula.
This weird reptile-looking creature.
So, it just has the action, but do I roll the d... Oh, yeah, I got you. Okay. So that's a 21. Yeah.
As his hand reaches out for Az, close enough to grab the little green lizard, you pounce at him, rushing at him, and as you leap in the air, you turn into this scaly creature, knocking into him and just pulling his fingers away from Az. As he does though, he knocks the candle, and as Az begins to flip through the air, he drops the candle, and as he's tumbling upside down, it's like a slow motion scene. The candle topples up, and just as the flame's going up, and Az is upside down, flying through the air, the last ember sets light to this stream of fuel that spits from his mouth, landing straight into the middle of the painting. And as it does, the painted man screeches as he goes up in flames. He roars as the flames climb higher and higher into the painting, enveloping him in flames as he runs frantically around the room, setting barrels and cloth alight. And as the flames grow higher on the painting as they do on him. And before long, he stops his thrashing as his body crumbles as he falls to his knees. Dead.
Whoa!
Azzy boy.
Azzy boy. Now,
Just to make doubly sure, I just want to check the little strip of painting that I took and see if he reappears. I'm just going to be scanning it, just in case. As a precaution.
As you pull it out, you have a look as his body burns, and through the burning light of his body, you see nothing change on the painting.
Cool, I'll throw it on top of the fire.
can I see us?
The painting got knocked by Az as he flew into it, and now it's tumbled over, setting crates and cloth alight. Last you saw, he tumbled into the painting, and he is now in that inferno.
Hang on. But I have keen smell, the Dracula. So would I be able to smell him and grab him out?
You can smell him in there.
Okay, I'm
As
gonna
it
go in
begins
there.
to roast.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there again. That's what I'm saying.
You run in there,
As the Dracula.
ripping barrels and tables aside to find his body curled up, his face on fire,
No!
as his lips are ignited, as he stands there curling, holding his hat and his little sword to himself, trying to shield himself from the flames and trying to shield his feathers on his hat from the
I
flames.
grab him and get him out.
You grab
straight
him.
away.
Do you guys run out the room? You make it out the room, and you can see he's still burning in your hands. You make it to the servants' quarters, find a barrel, and dunk him in there. You pull him back out, and his eyes are closed tight, his body rigid, as he squeezes around himself, trying to protect his soft belly. He opens up one eye, looking at you, before jumping up in your hand, looking around, pulling out his sword, victorious, as he screeches up to the sky.
My heart, bro.
That is where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh man!
Thank you for joining us, guys, and we'll see you guys on the next episode where I'll be more focused. Thank you.
Holy moly.
Oh man.
My heart is beating so fast right now. If Az died, I'm not playing.
Hey guys, Ahmed here, aka Bjorn Orphan. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment your favourite moment below. And remember, keep spreading the mythic word.